just some nerds that hang out late night, Friday night after work, and throw some math rocks together. I'm Steve. I will be your dungeon master this evening. We're going to be playing a mod from Candlekeep Mystery with kind of a spin on the Sword Coast world environment around it. It'll be a quick moving campaign. We're going to keep the rules kind of fast and loose with it, and just kind of try to have fun with it for a handful of levels until we get into our large campaign here. So if everybody wants to say hi, hello,
Well,
nerds.
hey, what's up? I am nerd number one. I am Casey playing Dude with Two Swords tonight for the Spelunking Reptiles campaign, and I'm excited. Let's get going.
Well, I'll be nerd number two then. I'm Jake. I'm going to be playing Jonah Ashmark. Just a quiet little blacksmith guy, and I'm ready to have some fun. Clickety clack, roll to attack. Neat.
Amazing. I'm excited to get into this one. Candlekeep is such a mysterious place. There's so little of it that's known from the outside world, and it's such a magical place that it's ever changing, ever evolving. So I'm excited to actually play a campaign in Candlekeep rather than just a mission or two that kind of take place grabbing something from the library. So should be a fun one. So yeah, whenever you guys are ready, I think I can kind of give just kind of a recap of what's going on kind of in the world around you, and then we'll get into our setting and play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
Let's do it.
All right. So Sword Coast has been under attack for months now. One frost dragon was bad enough. We thought it was all going to be over when a group of adventurers slayed it. That lasted all of about, 12 hours. Then, bam! Waves of orcs and dwarves working together. Multiple dragons attack, some that make that frost dragon look tiny. Crops withered, trade routes to Netherwinter are no longer safe. We need adventurers like yourselves to explore all angles. Here, take this book. It should be rare enough to gain you entry into the library. You receive book, quote unquote. Your party receives a book from the head librarian of Neverwinter. Take this as well. It's the only one of these we got, so please be careful with it. You receive the Book of the Avowed. You open it. It reads, Great River never fails to take my breath away. It stands on a volcanic crag, a hundred or so feet from the coastline, a flat-topped spur of rough stone out in the midst of a surging area. Imagine, if you can, the top of this crag hemmed entirely by tall wall. The wall is interrupted by several towers all the way around, and it's enclosed a large space from which even more of these same towers rise. Those who have seen this vista from above have said that it looks like nothing so much as a cake decorated with too many candles. The mist of the sea spray fills the nearest of the western walls, and in winter, the moisture can cause treacherous buildups of ice. Sometimes entire towers along the western edge of the keep have abandoned for the season. They become so overtaken by frost. From the center rises the largest and thickest of the towers at Candlekeep. If the other towers are branches and a blossom, this is surely is the bole of the tree, strong, massive, and rising above the perimeter structures. Above the central keep, a garden spirals in rising steps, and those lucky enough to enter the library proper to do so by passing around and up through this green space to the keep's main door. However, most folk who visit Candlekeep see this structure only from the courtyard east of it, where the facilities for arriving scholars lie. The only gate into Candlekeep stands at the end of the Way of the Lion, which is the only road that provides access to and from the outside world. The route extends to Beregost, leagues away, and winds a lonely path on the peninsula where Candlekeep stands. We have arranged for safe passage for you to the gates of the library. We request that you leave at once. So your characters are set out bound for a wagon that is waiting for you. Um, Not so much a wagon, but a carriage. Carriage is probably a better description of it. You have an armed escort, as these roads are treacherous these days, leading you to there. The travel out to Candlekeep Libraries takes about 3 weeks. Um, on this mission, since your characters kind of get to know each other a little bit. You have to jump into a few fights as ambushes happen against your wagon. You have to hunt together for food. You sleep in the same wagon. You hang out together 24 hours a day for a few weeks. So you all get to know each other pretty good on this ride. Um, so if you guys want to kind of give a description of your characters, now would probably be a good time to do that. Being as you would all know a, an okay deal about each other, at least at this point.
Yeah, I guess I can go first. Laying somewhere, probably catnapping in the back, is a tabaxi name, dude with two swords. Um, Wear beige clothes with some chainmail underneath it, kind of loose hanging on it. Got a couple of swords, particularly two of them on my side hip. I'm a tabaxi with a gray and white mix with a little tuft of white hair on the top that kind of goes back like a pompadour that I keep up nice and well. And on my kind of vests, there is some symbols and stuff, and it's symbols of the fighting style that I've done, the two sword style with Master Bra with two swords.
I love that.
Sitting on one of the nearby benches, also wearing a bit of chainmail, you would see a rather tall humanoid that is, slouched down, slumped shoulders, very much trying to make himself look smaller than he is. His name is Jonah Ashmark, and he's a relatively quiet guy that likes to try and fix whatever gear needs repaired and things like that as he follows Gond, the god of creation or creativity and stuff like that. But he usually has a pretty far off look in his eyes.
Nice. And what race did you say Jonah was?
He's a humanoid.
Human.
Not necessarily human, just humanoid.
Humanoid. Human-ish.
Like human but close. All right. And you would see me probably maybe relatively close by. Most likely his nose is in a book. Tall, blue skin, humanoid, elf ears. Specifically, the race is a Vidalkin. And you see him wearing a very fancy blue robe with like gold trimming on some of the chest pieces and on the arms and the wrists. Very much kind of, he keeps to himself. He doesn't try to stand out, but most people, when they typically look at him, he stands out because of the blue skin alone, let alone anything else that he does. So, but yeah, that's what you see.
Excellent. Right. Let's see here. Give me 1 second to kind of just get my last couple things open here as you guys continue on the road towards Zimmension. Bloop. Okay. Mm. So you guys are going to be arriving at the town of Baragat, which is the closest town to Candlekeep, even though it's still about a day's ride away from it via horse and carriage. So it's still not even within sight yet. This is kind of just the last place that you guys need to rest before you get there. Are
Sorry.
you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, don't worry about it. We're good.
Jesus. That scared me.
We're having so much fun.
Not yet. Hands up. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. That's on me. Sorry.
I just found out that the entire
But anyway, so Baragoth is
the
the town
people
closest to
talking
Candlekeep, where you guys are going
I,
to be, where you're going to be stopping first. So let me just kind of get us to here. May look familiar to some of you from if you've ever played Baldur's Gate and have opened up the map before. Not going to be doing much here, just needed a representation of what it is and where it looks like here. So let's see here. Where is my sheet that I had for the beginning of this? That's fun. Anyway, so you get into town and you meet up with basically you guys head into the inn to check in for the night. They bring you to your room. You're able to kind of put your effects away and everything else. And then, being that this is a relatively small town and everything else, there's not much to do other than more or less hang out at the Feldpost Inn. So you guys are kind of in the pub, bar, and grillish setting here as we kind of get ready to eat some dinner, hang out for the night, talk to some of the locals and everything else as far as before you go to Candlekeep, if you wanted to know anything, these would probably be the people to ask because being that the terrain around it is so rough, most people have never really seen Candlekeep before, but the people from the area here, might have gone to it or at least are familiar with the area around it.
Yeah, I guess as we're kind of moving into the inn, we get our rooms set of the way, and as you see, dude, kind of walk back down. I'm stretching out, and you hear, "Man, I really hate being locked in a cart that long. It just really, really cramps me up. I got to get my legs stretched." And I'm kind of stretching my legs out, giving a walk up. Uh, you guys down to get a drink and hang out with some of the locals, or what?
Yeah, I think that'd be a kind of fun idea. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad.
I mean, if that's what you insist on doing, I guess I can join for a little bit.
Right on, man. We're gonna do that then. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll go get us some drinks and give a talk to the barkeep. Maybe you guys spot us some good places to go or somewhere to sit if you guys want.
Yeah, I'll do a little looking around, see if I can find a nice quiet corner for us.
Like, if not, let me know. I probably can scare some people away from their seats for you.
By the way, if my character's voice is too quiet, let me know and I'll make it louder.
Totally.
Good on me?
So yeah, I guess I would go ahead and after dropping off whatever things I have, I would head into the tavern and try and find a nice, quiet, shaded corner for us to sit in. Order up a couple of waters for us and some appetizers, some bread, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you do that. They bring you to as you get in there, they bring you to a nice kind of quiet corner booth away from kind of every kind of the hubbub of the rest of the after work crowd, the happy hour group, if you will. Mm, and kind of give you a nice big corner booth and mm, is it and then says what can I get you to drink this evening?
Yeah, I just want a couple of rounds of water for me and my two friends.
I nod as I
Good
flip a
Walter.
page.
Very good. I will be back with the Walters. My name is Wilhelm. Call if you need anything.
Thank you, Wilhelm. My name's Jonah.
as it leaves, I kind of like slightly mumble, like just enough for like anybody who's sitting with us can hear. It's like, that's a sophisticated name. I didn't think they had that around here. That's
I like
nice.
that song as well. Very good. I'll be on my way.
Like, oh, never mind.
Oh wait, I think that is Jonas, not Jonah. Close enough.
Running with it at this point.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to check out noises upstairs. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
No worries.
It's okay. I started the noise complaint situation already. We're good.
I guess my dog's eye is like kind of like weird and swollen right now. It's kind of been having like we thought it was allergy issues, been swelling and like then it goes down and it looks normal for a while and then I'll get like kind of red and irritated around it again.
Oh no.
I guess it's like and I guess it just like really swelled up kind of like out of nowhere right now, so keeping an eye on it, but there's a vet that's open till midnight, so worst comes to worst, if it keeps getting worse, I might have to jump out early and take him to the vet. Just a heads up.
Poor buddy. No.
I know. Fluff. He's a tough guy. Should be all right, hopefully. If not, at least it's not too far from to get to the vet from here. Could have sworn I have a little intro thing for that written out.
While he's gone, I'll walk up to the bartender and be like, hey man, can I get 3 beers? Yeah, just 3 beers. 3 beers. That's what I came here for. Yep, 3 beers.
Yeah, a tall human in probably his mid 30s, kind of slicked back brown hair. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. 3 beers, coming right up. And
Awesome, man. Awesome.
yeah, good to have you in here. What brings you to town?
Oh man, we're traveling on through on the way to Candlekeep. What's the haps around this place? What do you guys get into? What do you do for fun?
As the beers are pouring behind him, he starts wiping down the bar in front of you, towel over his shoulder and everything, and he goes, "Oh, there's up here not a whole lot going on, so we kind of just help each other out with each other's chores, hang out at the inn here and have some drinks, have some laughs, play some darts, um, play some nine ball." The door opens and another person walks in, a kind of well built, another human, middle-aged man, old mustache. Everybody in the tavern in unison yells out, "Ned!" As he waves, and then they all go back to his drink, and then they all go back to their drinks.
Totes,
Oh,
totes.
yeah.
And dude says probably too loudly. He thinks he's whispering to himself. He goes, "Man, this place seems boring."
I'd be
Yeah,
careful
so,
saying that. They have exceptional hearing around here.
yes, we do, and yes, it is.
It's freaky, I
Oh,
tell you.
Man should be
I
anything,
mean,
should be honest.
yeah, you guys totally are cool to do whatever you want to do. That sounds totally awesome.
And that's why we drink.
Awesome, awesome.
Everybody in the
I,
bar
I
yells, "Drinking!" and then goes back to their drinks.
take the ale and just start pounding it with everybody. Cheers to that.
You'll fit in well. Anyway,
I feel like this is the place where everybody knows your name. You know what I mean?
That's the goal around here. Somebody starts playing on the piano behind them. Do. Shut up! I'm having a conversation. He sulks back to his drink. So yeah, you all must be in town to go to Candlekeep then, I gather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's supposed to
passing
be the
through.
plan.
Yeah, interesting place that Candlekeep. Never been in it myself. Been by it many a times, but never really been in. Even tried to bribe the guards with a couple of drinks once just to let me poke my head in and walk around, but they're adamant about that original book rule. You know how they are.
It's not good to keep so many secrets.
They say secrets hurt people, but some other people say that, some things stay secret because the world isn't ready for it yet. I'm not sure
My
about
master,
you guys. I feel like it might be a bit of both.
my master Bra with two swords would always tell us, secrets don't make friends.
Ooh, I heard there's another half to that actually. They make good friends, but they make great stories. They say. I kind of have to agree with it.
The master did always talk on, and I never really had the attention span for it.
How can a secret make a story if a story is supposed to be told and a secret's not?
Damn, that's deep.
You're overthinking it, son.
Everybody in the tavern goes,
Okay, I'm sorry.
that's a thinker. They all say in unison.
I don't feel like
That
this
is
isn't
very
breaking into
good, very,
song.
very
Sorry.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Not yet.
Damn it, Carl!
Damn it, son.
Yeah, if you are headed, when you get to Candlekeep, though, our town mage, Matrius, he should have been back by now, because, you're only allowed in there for a 10-day at a time. I believe it is. But, he should have been back by now, I think, but he's missing now, and it's not like him to not make the walk back, so, um, while you're in there, if you could ask around to the other seekers and everything about if they've seen Matrius, heard from Matrius, found out what he was looking into, because we're dealing with a hell of a blight out here right now. All our crops are withered. Livestock stand like stick figures in the field. The rain has dwindled. There's even though we're far north in Neverwinter, where all the focus seems to be. I don't think we're quite out of it up here yet. So anything you do to find out, that'd be terrific.
Yeah, no, totally. We're going that way anyways.
If I see him, I'll definitely try and send him back safely. I hope he isn't hurt.
No, not either. He usually can take pretty good care of himself, so I'm hoping that he's all right and that he just got onto something important and they give him an extension on his time or something.
That'd be really cool.
Dude takes out a notepad and goes, "What was the name of your town again here?"
This, sir, is the town of Baragoth.
Come back to Baragoth. And who was I looking for again?
Matrius, our town mage.
Look for Matrius, and he has to spell it out pretty heavily. Okay, ready to go.
I'm like looking over his shoulder as he's writing, and it's like, huh, oh, all right.
It is heavily misspelled.
Yeah. I'm comparing what you're writing to what I have in my notebooks. I was writing it down as he was saying it. I'm like, oh, English, oh, common. That's what it is. It's common.
It's so common.
So
I have no
common.
idea how common it was.
Oh, love it. Well, let's see. I was gonna ask about so do we know which direction out of town we need to go to start looking? I think you mentioned it earlier, but I didn't quite write that down.
There's one way in and one way out of this town, and it's not back the way you came. You would have seen it by now. It's really something to see with the naked eye. Nope, just keep on heading down the one road through town. It'll take you right to it. It's the end of the line when you get to it. Ends right at
Master
the
Bra
gate.
used Master Bra used to say, when you don't know where to go, just keep going forward.
Well, I don't know if that's always the best advice, but it works out here, so who am I to argue?
I'm trying so hard to not face palm.
Kind of ominous.
So do you guys got your original piece of literature to get in there, or
Mhm.
there's no way you're getting over those 50-foot walls otherwise. 50-foot tall, 50-foot thick, iron reinforced stone. Sorry, my great grandfather helped work on it at one point, so it was always he'd go on and on about just the architecture of it alone.
Meta, who of us would have been holding on to the book?
Any one of you, I guess, could have been given the book by the librarian at um, Neverwinter.
I mean, I can hold on to it because I mean, I do like to keep my books. I can
That
do
feels right.
Yeah, you'd probably be the best bet.
that. I'd be like, thank you. Just before you might even try to cheat anything. I'm good. Nope.
Can I do an insight though to see if the barkeeper is trustworthy? He was, after all, saying how he could never get into this place.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Insight check.
Right out the gate.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Let's go.
Yeah, this guy seems like a really good dude. Just kind of on the level. Just really cares about the people of this town. Kind of seems like he's the pivotal character here that kind of keeps everybody together and keeps things moving smoothly. With a place for everybody to kind of just chill out after a long, hard day of trying to bring back essentially cursed crops and livestock.
Well, with that, I am going to look over at Odell and give him a nod and be like, "Yeah, I mean, we got a book. It supposedly is gonna let us in."
Good, good. Hang on to that one then. Just remember, it's anytime you want to go back too. If you do get onto the trail of something, you get kicked out after your week. You gotta wait a month to go back, and then need a new original book or a new original writing, something that's of worth too to get back in. So just keep that in mind. That you're gonna need something like that. That's kind of how this town got started. Was people that go to the library and they need to be able to get back and kind of just people started settling here over time to be able to be close to it. There's not much else as you saw from the drive out here in between here and anything else. So wish you the best of luck and looking forward to see you again when you get back.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Right, guys. Okay, noticing he's standing out a little.
Yeah, Totes. Use a cool dude.
Yeah,
Totes.
absolutely.
Totes. It's always fun to hear the new slang come through. Haven't heard that one yet. Totes. Hey Diane, what? Totes. She kind of rolls her eyes and blushes and walks away.
Totes. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm gonna start using toads all the time. That sounds awesome.
I'm sitting here like I saw the reaction from the one that you just called out. And it's like, I actually blush at that one. That's a new expression. Write that down. And be like, I figure what that means later.
Dude just doesn't understand that this is unusual to anybody else.
Yeah, my guy's like, is that a flirt or is that like just a I'm embarrassed at the fact that you said that out loud situation.
Or is that if we don't keep the sexual tension up, the ratings will go down? Who said that?
Ratings. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Well, we do thank you for the advice that you gave us, and we will look for Mantis when we get back. And yeah,
His name is Matrius. Careful, Mantis is actually
Matrix.
a common name around here. You might get thrown off the trail.
He pulls out his
Oh!
paper again and looks at it and goes, "Yes, Matrix. Yes, yes."
Everybody yells out, Mantis! False alarm, folks. False alarm. Mantis is in here. Oh! Everybody says in unison and goes back to their drinks.
I would like to meet this Mantis.
I like it's like, did y'all intentionally like make the timing in this town like perfect? Because that's like very impressive. I've been to a lot of places and they don't have it well coordinated like this. It's very weird. It's like a musical moment just waiting to happen. I'm just saying.
It is weird. Like you said, it's a small town. There's nothing else to do here. All we do is hang out with each other and drink in this bar after work. So yeah, we kind of all know each other really well and can finish each other's, and everybody yells at the same time, sentences, except for one guy yells soup, and everybody kind of just hisses at him.
I like him. He's fun. Like over there's fun. Well,
That guy stands out.
yes. That might be why I get along so well. Anywho, we should probably get going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we?
How much
Burn
do
in.
we owe you for the food?
Your guard comes up, your escort or whatever for the military or the armed guards that you have. Says everything's taken care of by the castle on this trip, sir. If you're ready to retire to your room, we'll take care of the bill and we'll leave at first light.
Wow, that is some super service. This is awesome, guys.
Do when we're kind of having this conversation, when we look around, do I see anybody else that stands out as travelers or maybe other groups that would be on their way to the same location we are? Because it seems like this is like a landing point for people on their way there.
Not really actually. It kind of just seems like mostly locals around here at this point, and not a whole lot of them. Maybe 10 people, 15 people, maybe kicking it in the pub here this evening.
Awesome. Then, since this was going to say the night, then I'll just kind of stay, have a few more drinks, and try to kind of hobnob with the locals a little bit. Not necessarily seeking out information, but just enjoying life.
Yeah, you hang out and you kind of sing some of their songs and play some of their games and get to know the people of town throughout the evening and get a good rapport going with them. You seem to be well received throughout town.
Love it. No
Jonah
drunken
is gonna-
confessions.
No, everything it's pretty quiet around here. Nobody even knew why the crops were withering or anything else until other travelers on their way through up to Candlekeep also seeking answers or recipes for different weapons or potions or whatever their reasons for going. Um, came telling tales of what had happened in Phandalin and the surrounding area.
Love it. As dude drinks with him, he just keeps telling him, "Your town's boring, but I totally love it here. Dude comes back. This is a cool place. I like you."
When the world's on the brink of war, I'll take boring. It's always been boring, but I'm glad that it continues to be boring for now. I don't think it'll be boring for too long, though. It's seen tales of the Phandalin and Neverwinter area sound like things are getting rough and only getting rougher out there, so whatever it is you're going to Candlekeep to seek, I hope you find it.
I'm looking for Mantis.
Mantis? What would you want with Mantis? How do you know Mantis?
Dude over there told me to look for Mantis.
I
And that dude is wise to tell you that. But seriously though, Mantis is traveling right now. He's out of town. When you get back, he might be around.
Okay, I come back then.
I kind of like was staying near the table and kind of reading my book, and I hear that and kind of just lean myself over just close enough to get to over to dude and be like, "You're looking for Matrius."
Matrius.
Yes, Mantis is the one that we. Mantis is the one you don't want to find right now. They don't particularly like him, I guess, for some reason.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yes, yes. But nice
I'll-
try there.
I'll
You're doing.
remember it.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm trying. And
Kind of like put my book up to my face and kind of just shaking my head and just reading my book again. It's like, good boy.
Oh, Matrius you're looking for. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, he went off to Candlekeep as well, hopefully. Hopefully he found something to ward off this blight that's been going on. It's been hard times around here, but at least with a good sense of community, we're getting through that. Whatever cursed this town didn't count on that.
What is blight?
I mean, it's the closest thing I can think of. Kind of like when a whole orange grove just gets wiped out for, I mean, at appearance, no reason, but it's like a almost like a fungal infection that goes across it, just killing everything. But it doesn't seem to be exactly that, but behaves as one. Um,
Oh,
it's as if somebody just kind of cursed our lands. Why? I don't know. We're a small farming community. We've done nothing. Anyway, that's the way those things happen sometimes. Collateral damage from the rest of the world moving around us.
And I'll kind of chip in and be like, think of it like a sickness for everything but people. Like everything else seems to be messing up and dying around here except for us. That's what he's referring to when he says a curse, if that helps.
um,
And one day the cows just got up and got down with the sickness.
That sounds like a song I knew that a bot sang once.
Get out of here. There's no way anybody could make a song out of something like that.
Oh, you'd be surprised what people can do. They can do like random stuff sometimes like that. It's really impressive.
What does he do? Start it with like an evil monkey noise or something? Come on, be real.
I know it's not, it's just it's absolutely crazy, but yes, it's very possible.
Jonah, do you think we should look into this? I kind of say, stumbling over to Jonah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely warrants us taking a quick look into. I mean, something's got to be up with the whole thing. I don't know what we can necessarily do, but we could look.
Hmm. I say we should get some rest for the night, and then we'll prepare ourselves to leave in the morning. How's that sound?
Well, that sounds pretty swell to me.
Kind of look over at dude. It's like, I think someone's had a few too many drinks. I think it's about time we probably should get some rest for a little bit. You know,
Totes, totes.
I immediately look over to see the female, see her again. It's like she reacting the same way. Saying it's like, say it again.
Master Brawl used to always tell me, one night's end is another day's beginning.
Make a if I mean if you want to see if she's blushing or not, make a perception or investigation check.
Let's see. I will do investigation. That's a 16.
Yeah, she heard you say it and did not react the same at all. There's something going on between Sam and Diane.
Wrote the notes.
Ooh.
All right, notes like, Sam plus Diane equals something. Dot dot dot.
Question.
Dot 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 question mark. Like, we're gonna find out more information later. Oh,
Norm! Everybody yells.
on that note, I think I'm going to go retire for the night. I'm a little bit exhausted.
Sweet dreams! Everybody yells at once.
I'm just like, like awkward thumbs up. Yeah.
They all
They're
give it
so
back.
good at that.
Everybody a thumbs up at the same time, just staring you dead in the eyes with a smile.
I'm trying to walk away and not look like I'm panicking.
Hive mind vibes.
I know, right?
Right?
It's like, what is happening? Yeah, I head out towards the tavern, or towards the inn.
I follow along with them and yeah, head towards my room for the night.
I guess it's time to go to bed then. As I see my friends leave, I will also head up for a rest.
Yeah, you guys sleep peacefully throughout the night. The beds are comfortable, the rooms are warm. The continental breakfast is delicious, and you board your chariot, funny, your yeah, you board onto the wagon and you head on out to Candlekeep in the morning, unless there's anything else that you want to do early morning.
Did we want to look into the plants, the blight stuff?
I mean, yeah, I'm totally down if you guys want to do that. I don't know much about it myself, y'all, but I'm totes in.
I mean, more information doesn't really hurt, so I'd say let's take a look around. Let's take a look at the plan.
So yeah, before we head out, we'll make sure check in with the uh guard that's with us and just be like, we just want to check something out really quick over here. We'll be right back. We're just wondering what's up with the blight stuff. Is that is that all right?
One of us go with you. This mission is crucial that you make it to Candlekeep. It's our orders, so we will ensure it happens.
Well, I applaud your guys' diligence. You guys are really brave.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Not many people say that. Thank you for supporting the troops.
Oh,
Well, you just let me know if you need anything repaired. I'll make sure to get you some really good equipment going anytime that I can. It'll be practically perfect if I can have my way about it.
You know, we've traveled together for the last 3.5 weeks. Why is this the first time we've talked? I mean, like, I feel like we could have been hanging out, you know?
I'm just really nervous around people. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Yeah, sometimes we just, over professional up anyway, and, you know, toughness through silence and everything else, but it's good to open up every now and then. You hear one of the other guards, what's going on over there? Man stuff! And back to silent.
I really need to hang out with you a bit more. I need to get some more of the confidence going.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
kind of in the background of just like, he's getting there. He's getting there. Slowly but surely. Like a little note.
So you head out. You head out to the field where all the crops are and everything, out to the farmlands, and you see the various tomatoes, peppers, corns, wheats, different livestock walking around and everything, um, and apple trees, all sorts of different flora and fauna around there that they've been a well-established farmland for a long time. And what's odd is that everything seems to have the same type of blight to it, which shouldn't be possible for the same disease to pass amongst that many different types of species and everything else. Um, it seems not something not natural is happening, not just your everyday, every now and then a field gets sick type of thing.
And I I want to say just straight up do a religion check if I can to see if I get any sort of nudge or if I should do I don't know, but I want to have a way of gleaning insight if it's like giving off any sort of negative energies. I'm not familiar
Yeah,
enough with clerics.
you could religion check, you could arcana check, you could do some more investigating of sorts. Um,
I'll do a religion check as I kind of walk into kind of the center of some of the crops and just kind of close my eyes and try and get a feel for things. That's only a
religion
5.
Yeah, you
Well,
I don't feel shit, guys.
you're doing great, Jonah. Keep it up, man. You're doing awesome.
Think-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think that you might have a little bit better luck than I am. It doesn't seem to be any sort of like godly influence type stuff, so nothing evil, but might be magic. I think that's your wheelhouse.
I mean, I wouldn't hurt to take a look. Can I do an Arcana check on some of the flora and just kind of get an idea of what's there?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And that's a 10.
Womp womp.
With a 10 with a Arcana, you can tell that whatever's happening here is definitely magical within nature. But it doesn't make sense to you. As far as you know, magic isn't. There's no magic spell that you can make that is just constant like this. That can do something along these lines. Like those things just don't add up to you.
So I'll look at it and be like, well, one thing I can say for certain is that it's a spell. Well, maybe, and it seems to be very, very effective. Possibly, but it's definitely magical. I can say that much for sure because it's not natural. Giving no help.
Stating fancily something everybody already knows.
Ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen,
awesome.
that's my character.
No, it's not a curse.
I just yell encouragements as I have taken a wad of like what appears to be catnip out of a bag, put it under my lip, and then went and slept under a tree while they're doing this.
That
You
imagery.
wake up to 4 rough tongues licking at your face.
Ah, God, what is going on? Oh,
The cats have found their catnip pile.
my catnip kitties.
Fine.
Won't be a mouse for nearly a mile this winter.
I hiss at the other cats to leave me alone.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think that we'll have to go over to that Candlekeep place and maybe they can teach us a way to try and take care of this blight that's affecting their crops because I don't know what else to do.
Well, probably a good start. At least we can figure out a direction to go in aside from us just looking for somebody. I mean, that'd work out quite nicely, in my opinion.
Sounds
I'm
like
trying
a
to see
good
if
plan.
there's any ch-
Wait, what? Why is that
So-
all the meowing? What's going on over by that tree? Oh God, is that a cat fight?
I said I'll point my finger towards get my names on here right. Give me a second. Towards dude with two swords and be like, you might want to hide your catnip. They'll probably attack you less. As I do message, gotta just stand there and watch.
I cinch the bag up and like tuck it into my shirt, and then I take the wad that's in my lip and then throw it across the yard.
Like, very good.
Bloody hell.
It gets better and
That's a
better over
bummer,
time.
dude. That's a bummer.
I mean, sharing is caring, as they say.
I only have a limited supply of this stuff, man.
Well, maybe we can find you some more later. I'm sure there's bound to be more we can find and buy or something for you.
Master Dewey used to always say, "What comes goes."
What?
That's totes awesome of you. Like super generous and like wow, that's totes deep.
Totes.
Totes.
About 100
Totes.
yards away inside the tavern, you can hear a muffled everybody. Oh!
uh, I mean, I could try to make a nature check to see if I can understand it. I guess while I'm laying underneath this tree, do I get any vibe of like nature just kind of being wrong here?
Yeah, you can make a nature check, absolutely.
I mean, it's a -2, so it's not going to be probably great. 10.
Yeah, kind of same thing with a 10. Like you can tell, like definitely that like the nature is suffering. It's not necessarily like just completely dying. Um, it's almost like something is torturing it, keeping it alive, but also not letting it produce, grow, anything like that. Just yeah, you can tell it's suffering around you.
Yeah, this place ain't good, y'all. You know, I don't know what's going on, but them cats are feisty, and this place is not feeling right.
Probably the first time they've had good catnip in a while.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff grows in my hometown, and man, it's the cream of the crop.
You grow them
Is that
yourself.
because you like cat or cats like cream? Is that the joke or?
Yeah, yeah, that was the joke. Yeah, Master Dude was a not only a master swordsman, but he grew some of the finest catnip you could find.
One day, all the cats in town demanded more. He cut them off, and they cut him off at the knees.
So
That's
yeah.
why 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cat claw cuts.
Oh God.
Brahma Two Swords is generous with his stash. He makes sure that all of his pupils, all of his understudies get plenty, and he does take care of the town around him. He gives back to the community, if you would.
I'm over here just like hitting my robe just to make sure none of the hair gets stuck on me. It's like, no, no. One cat's bad enough. Don't need 4.
Every time you take a drink of water, there's like a hair in the back of your throat, and you're like, how did that get there?
Pretty much.
Man,
Like-
I'm so sorry about that, man. That's totally my fault. It's getting a little warm out. I do shed. I do apologize.
It's okay. If I'm glad that it's you and not just some random other cat drinking my water. I can work with that for now.
Totes.
So you're just like,
All right. Well, my blades are getting a little tired here. I fancy some action. Maybe we head to Candlestick, and we show them the book or some shit like that. Let's do that.
yes.
Sounds
I mean,
like a good plan.
is that also where we're supposed to talk to the people about the plants, or were we just kind of bypassing that? Players asking that.
I think that we were just checking out plants because we were curious about it, and other than that, I'd suggest that we might find a way of solving it at the keep. But other than that, I don't know.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure it wasn't like 2 different places. Okay, so never mind. I'll cool.
Meta, my character would never know this, but Meta, I think that Mantris has some sort of connection with all this. So I think we find Mantris, we figure some more of this shit out.
Alright, so
Matrix.
Mantis.
All right.
it's gonna be a campaign long thing. Be like Matrius, no, you're like Mantis. That's Matrius over there. That's Mantis over there. Hold on.
You all joke, but what if the dude named Mantis that they say is traveling really is behind all of this? I mean, it seems kind of suspicious that he's also not there too, right? Right?
Right?
I knew it all along. I knew it all along.
Nobody in town was suspicious of Mantis, but now, after last night, after drinking and dancing and partying with everybody in town and getting in with everybody so much, there's whispers this morning about Mantis being a piece of shit.
We do the real Scooby Doo ending where you pull off the mask and it's Mantis the whole time.
It's been Mantis all along. And he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
If we do that, I'm gonna play the voice of Shaggy.
Zoinks, yo. That was a good campaign.
like
Oh,
totally.
it didn't even take an hour and a half. Damn.
Ruh-roh.
And you solved it with puppy power.
Ah! The darker ages of Scooby-Doo.
The bane of the tabax's existence. Dogs.
Yeah.
All right, but
Felines.
right. So yeah, Odell will be like, yeah, we should probably head over there. Yeah, I agree. Let's head over there.
Very good. Bring the carriage. We ride.
We ride.
Yay.
Huzzah!
It's so much better
Regulators
than
mount
walking.
up.
Regulators mount up. I love it.
So yeah, you guys hop into the carriage and you travel for the better part of the day until you come over the last kind of as you start to get into what turns from good farmland into jagged rocks jutting out of the ground, large cliffs, sans a lot of vegetation or anything like that, other than kind of what has gathered from dust and dirt blowing over years to settle into the corners of all these little crags and canyons of these rocks coming out where a few desert sage bushes and everything can grow. Find yourself kind of going through this cold, unforgiving, jagged desert location, and like, man, kind of like, why would anybody call this area like why would they build it here of any place? Like, how could anybody even get here originally? Until you come over a hilltop, and then, like they said, there on the top of the flat top where a volcano blew once upon a time stands a castle on the cliffside of the ocean, looking very much like a lit birthday cake and off in the distance.
Jonah's eyes go wide at seeing this as a new type of architecture for him that he's never seen, and just the design and everything about it really kind of strikes him as he's a bit of a blacksmith and likes cool designs like that.
Is it making anyone else hungry?
My sweet tooth is acting up.
You have breakfast this morning. Did you skip it again?
Oh, I never skip breakfast.
Oh, okay.
We
Just
just
make.
had breakfast, but now it's brunch time.
Oh, here I thought y'all celebrated second breakfast. I was about to be very confused.
No, nothing crazy like that. Just brunch.
Oh,
Breakfast, brunch, dinner. Simple, normal, like everyone else, right?
I mean, I'm up for the carb loading and as much protein as I can get. You don't get this strong just from eating like 2 meals a day. And he kind of does a flex, and he's got pretty fucking big muscles.
I,
Right on, man. Right on.
I look genuinely confused. Be like, huh?
Carbs plus protein. Protein is energy. Carbs is also energy, and then you just gotta keep working out.
Right.
Pumping the iron.
Why would you pump
then the
iron when you
metal.
can just hold it?
I'm not great with words, so I'm sorry. It's a way of saying lifting weights, but I lift a lot of metals and I do pump the bellows, which is an actual thing, so it kind of works together.
And I lived my life under a rock outside of the wizard community. I'll have to keep
So
that in
it's
mind. I'm sitting there like I'm looking so confused. I'm like trying to figure out what I'm gonna write in my note. Be like, I don't even know what's writing my note anymore. It's so out there.
Hey, Jonah, do you by any chance, man? Do you make swords by any chance?
well, I've been trying to work on swords and things like that. I got one really cool trick that I can show you though. Can I see
Oh
your
yeah,
sword really quick? Your
totes
your like
totes.
metal sword. I know
Uh,
weird sayings.
I have on my side what is two short swords. For flavoring, they look like katanas because he kind of is like got a samurai kind of vibe going on to him. And he's got one that is white and one that is red, and he pulls out the white one and hands to you.
This is a really nice sword. This is some great craftsmanship. I can't believe that you have something this nice on you. You see them. Jonah kind of closes his eyes for a moment, and then when they open up again, his eyes are almost glowing. He just says in almost a very clear voice for once, he's just like, "Bless this weapon," and he's going to activate his blessing of the forge, and I'm going to imbue magic into a weapon that I'm touching, and till my next long rest, or if I die, the object grants +1 to attack and damage rolls. So it's essentially a
Nice.
magical +1 weapon for the day.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Fancy.
As you hand it back to me, I'll wave it in the air and be like, "That feels nice." Man with
Yeah.
two swords. He makes amazing swords, and somehow you seem to have made it lighter and slightly better.
Well, it should last for the better part of the day, but if we get in trouble, I figure it'll be a good way for you to try something fun out.
Totes.
Totes.
That book tell you anything else about how this thing works? The guard captain says from the front of the um, from the front of, from the front of the carriage. Excuse me, there. That was a big ol' stutter. Um, woo! Skipped a beat on that one. Remix.
Must have hit a pothole.
Yeah, right.
Just having a moment, that's
But yeah,
all.
from the front of the carriage, he goes, "We have no idea how any of this works. We've never been in this area at all. We were just given the map. Um, I don't know, is that book the librarian gave you? Not the one you turn in, but the other one. Does that tell you anything else about how this works? 'Cause, I don't know, I feel like we're only gonna get one shot at this to get in there, and um, we're not supposed to come back if you don't go in. So
Well, I'll kind of look at you guys and be like, give me a moment, and I'll close the book and put mine, switch over to the other book, and I'll open it and see what I can read and what I can gather from reading it.
So as you're riding towards the gate, yeah, and you're leafing through the book, um, you find a section titled "The Great Library," stating that Candlekeep is the largest repository of lore and writings in all the realms. Although my scholarly kin in Everesca don't like being reminded of that. It was once the home of the great prophet, Alunda the Seer, and within its walls were written prophecies of Alundo. Its vaults, and it is said, contain hidden knowledge enough to make any person with the ability to discover, absorb it all powerful enough to make, or all powerful beyond compare. The problem with doing that, of course, is the same with the secrets in any other location. One must know that a secret exists before its details can be sussed out. That end, Candlekeep's vast library is something of a defense in of itself. For every bit of hidden lore of potentially great power that lies within, there are thousands of inconsequential recipes, old songs, bits of history, journals of dead folk, and myriad of pieces of writing of no lasting importance save to the monks of this place and the sages who come seeking such trifles. Of course, before this treasure trove can be plumbed, one must gain entry to its hallowed halls. The cloistered scholar monks of Candlekeep, who are called the Avowed, guard this place, and they work tirelessly to ensure the library's protection and preservation. Though they are friendly enough in a workaday fashion, they're also suspicious of visitors to the library. You kind of start to gather that this book of the Avowed, that you were um, given, um, is almost like a journal, or a testament of one of the Avowed, um, that kind of wrote down exactly how everything works there and brought it back to Neverwinter.
So I'll look through the book and I'll kind of flip through it and be like, well, from what I can understand, it looks like this book was kind of a documentary of sorts of one of the people who used to be there. Um, they were known as the Avowed, at least from what I understand from how I read it. Place has got a lot of information that we can probably gather for various reasons outside of this. But yeah, we have to gain entry into it, and they're very suspicious of new people like all of us. So maybe the book can help us gain entry because it's one of their own ones. Just this wasn't stolen beforehand, was it? Hopefully not. That might not look good on us.
You would know that the other book that they gave you was the one you're supposed to use to gain entry.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I'll be like, yeah, we'll use this book to gain entry into the place, but we should be fine once we get inside. But past that point, I mean, basically we have to look for it ourselves as we go.
Okay, so one of the
Right
books
on.
is just for entry, and one of the books is essentially going to give us hints and clues as to what to look for and search around for.
Yeah, one of them was kind of a manual on how the place works that the librarian gave to you, just to assist you with your travels. Yeah, it was written by an Avowed, that once they decided to retire from the Library of Candlekeep, wrote down kind of what it was like in their day-to-day life, and basically wrote a book to sell in Neverwinter that didn't do very well because most people don't even know what Candlekeep is. It's kind of like a rumored place, almost kind of like the Library of Alexandria, if it didn't burn down, but not an easy place to get to, way out in the middle of, way far away from everybody else. So it's like, does it exist? And if it does, is it really as great as everybody says it is?
Gotcha.
My thought is,
But
with
yeah,
it.
so
Good. Sorry.
oh no, what were you gonna say?
I was like, well, regardless of the information that we have in this book, I'm really curious about this place in general, because if it's got information, I might get some answers for my own stuff. So I'm looking forward to being in here.
Yeah,
Always
and as
up
you
for
continue to
learning new
ride closer and
abilities.
closer, you oh go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I'm up for learning new abilities. Sorry.
No, you're good. They really start to get an appreciation for how big this place is as you keep getting closer and closer. Like as you saw it, as you crested the hill, like you almost expected, like, oh, won't take long until we're there now, we can see it. And then the ride just keeps taking longer and longer, and you realize how tall this volcano really was once upon a time and how big this castle atop of it is. Not really a castle, so to speak, but a gargantuan keep.
Oh my god, it's so big.
I
It's
look,
huge.
I look absolutely astonished to be like, oh, it's going to be a gold mine. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
That somehow sounded dirtier than what I said.
Like,
Master Brawl used to say, "Every new beginning is some other beginning's end."
I have no idea what that meant, but you get your mind out of the gutter.
One of the guards wipes a tear away as he just holds the reins, like, steadily, straightens up his back, pulls back his shoulders, and you hear him. It was beautiful, he whispers and continues riding.
Your master was really profound.
He was, or is. I mean, he's alive.
Oh, that's good. Nothing worse than dying.
Well, I guess he was alive when I left. It's a real cat in a box situation. I think a guy named something did an experiment or something other. You know what I'm talking about.
Was his name actually something something, or are you just not sure the name?
No, it's probably something.
Hmm.
Could be wrong. I don't know.
I write down in my notebook like, find out some more about something something guy. That's a fun name. Like, that's a fun name. I want more information about this guy.
This dude fucks.
Oh golly.
The name like something.
Something or another, I'm just saying.
A little something, something.
Little something.
Oh, derailed. Derailed.
Threw off my whole thought process. Now I just gotta write down must create character name something. Must create something.
McRae's part of the dark side.
You must
Something dark
hide
side.
it.
Something.
The Force. Otherwise, you'll blew it.
But yes, as you approach the gates to Candlekeep, you see, as the book described you would, you see 5 guards, 2 on the ground, 3 on the upper ramparts of the gate, all in the purple vestments it said they would be wearing, all carrying the same pikes that it said they would be carrying, on the same rotation of march and everything else that the book said, outside of the gate of the beautifully carved gates of Candlekeep. As the carriage comes to a halt and the guard says, "We're here."
Oh, good. Yay. I jump up.
Yeah, I jump out behind you, just kind of stretch my legs out and be like, finally, God.
Yeah, it was a long one. My God, it's even more beautiful than I ever imagined. I can't believe that it's real, let alone in this good a condition.
Well, knowledge is priceless. You must make sure it's all taken care of well and everything good, because otherwise you can't get the information that you want out of it, now can you?
Just like as a soldier, like the rumors of this place are legend. It's one of the oldest buildings on the planet, and it's apparently so well protected, so thickly built, so many wards in place that it is, and with the terrain being so harsh around it, it's said to be 100% unsiegeable. It has never been taken.
I only argue
Once
for
was
maybe.
a great keep, and as the basically as the king's line ended, that was his last wish. The last person of the family was to have it turned to a library, is the rumor. A place of peace where the world can gather and just learn, so that one day it might end its wars, rather than use this place to further them.
Well, with any luck, we'll get in there. We'll plunge her depths. We'll discover her secrets, and we'll come back out changed men.
Do you think they got good food in there?
I can only imagine it's got to be decent, right? Anyway, if you find your way back to Neverwinter, when you find your way back to Neverwinter, not if. I know you guys are gonna do great. When you find your way
I'm
back to
scared.
Neverwinter, look me up. Let me know what it's like in there. I'm almost embarrassed. I didn't think it was real at this point. It's so real. I need to know what it's like inside now. Tell me all about it. Good luck to you guys.
Wait a minute, sir. Do we call you something other than sir when we're looking for you? I think there's a lot of sirs out there.
There are a lot of sirs out there, absolutely. You can call me Captain, sir.
Captain, sir.
Captain, sir.
Will do.
It's just a strange coincidence that my last name happens to be Sir, but there's only one Captain, sir. At least in Neverwinter.
I write down in my notepad, Captain Sir Guy. Maybe talk about Candle Place afterwards. ...
My first name is Jesse, but most people just call me Jess, so Captain Jess, sir.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you.
Well, met to you as
Good
well.
working with you. I
Thank
look
you for
forward to
pronouncing
seeing
it
you again.
correctly.
Just
You
sir,
as well.
been totes awesome.
are you gonna wait outside of here for us and like escort us back, or are we finding our own way back? Um, did we talk about this?
We were told to return as soon as we dropped you off. I think it
Totes.
is totes. Yeah, right. If you can get the job done in a week, wonderful. If not, you're gonna have to find your own way back in um, next time around, as we only had the one book to give you or whatever. So, uh, good luck to you guys. There's a lot going on right now around the rest of the world, and we are needed back in the back on the front line here. So it was really nice having that few weeks here, and it'll be nice having that few weeks back. Um, but the world's at war right now, and everybody's got to do their part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. Not now, damn it. Oh my God, these guys. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Yeah, I kind of like awkwardly,
Okay.
I kind of awkwardly wave like bye. Have a safe trip back.
I salute him.
They salute back.
Once I see that they're out of eyesight, I kind of be like, finally. Oh, they're not following us anymore.
It's not the longest part ever.
Yeah, I kind of just
That was a cool dude. He's a good guy. Captain General Major Sir was awesome.
you say
Yes,
so.
sir, he was. Yes, sir.
I'm really not a fan of the military. They never really got along with me anyway, so I don't typically trust many of them. Just me personally. So, shall we go inside?
Yeah, totes.
Yeah, you lead the way. I'll bring up the rear. I kind of looking around, nervous.
Yeah. So I will take out the book that I know that we're supposed to take out to get entry, and put the other one back in my bag, and I'll walk up towards whichever guard is approachable.
Yeah, as you start walking up, one of the two guards that are standing in front of the gates walks forward, begins to walk forward towards you, pike in hand, but not in a menacing way or anything else. Just how a pikeman holds a pike when it's at the rest, more or less. The other gate pivots on his heels and walks to the middle of the gate and standing to the outside of it. Instead of standing to the outside of it, I should say. 1 second, coughing attack in 3, 2, 1.
Over to my dander.
Sip of coffee. Good.
Anyway,
Anyway,
does the body good?
as he approaches, he holds one hand up in a wave, the other on his pike, and he hail and well met, travelers. Welcome to Candlekeep.
Hello.
What brings you here on this day? Oh, hello.
Hey yo.
Ayo to you, good sir. Ayo to you.
Like, you even know the slang here too.
How's your ma? Ayo, how's your ma?
Hey yo, doing good. I haven't seen her since I was a baby, but I always like to think she's out there doing great.
Fam, good to hear. Good to hear. Man, I'm sure she is, the one above got us and everything anyway. So he's just like, damn, man, like, yeah, these people are very well read in all the slang around the world.
Yeah, I'm just sitting
What
there
brings
like,
you here on this day?
yes, we came from the town of Baragoth, and we're looking for an individual named Matrius, who's their town mage. And they believe that this Matrius was last seen over here at Candlekeep, and we were wondering if we can get access inside to go look for them. I hand him over the book that was specifically for gaining entry. I was told to give this to you for that.
I'm not at liberty to discuss who is currently in the library or not.
I'm pretty sure his name was Mantis.
His eyes narrow a little bit.
I just kind of like do this and be like, That was not the words to say.
I'm not at liberty to discuss who's in there, but I can tell you that son of a bitch Mantis hasn't been here for weeks. But when he does, you tell him he owes me $10.
Okay, guys, we don't need to go in. Mantis isn't here.
Like, well, at least can I go inside to do some research? I would like to look into some of the library's books and stuff, if that's okay, then.
So it's usually the going rate is, as you have probably already been told, one original piece of writing that is worth value. It cannot be just any random person scribbling of a poem or anything else, unless it is deemed by the keep as of some significance. Being that the King of Neverwinter sent word via Raven ahead of time, ahead of you, you are expected, and he gave the circumstances of your visit. Um, Now that we know who's who here, and we are allowing you all entry for one original writing. Um, Hell of a bargain. Hell of a bargain. Hell of a bargain. You hear them rattle off throughout the
Hell of a
walls.
bargain.
Hell of a bargain.
Got to be kidding me.
You hear one of the guys from way up on top of the 50-foot wall go, "These guys seem cool." Shh.
Have to take that guy. So I'll kind of open the book to kind of show that it's a writing that's not ours, but it came from somebody who was from here originally. It's like, well, this book did come from somebody in your library. I mean, probably holds more value than most things you probably see around here. So would that count for the original writing you requested?
And again, it's not the guidebook that you're giving him. It's
N-
the other one.
It's the other one. Yeah,
mentioned at the beginning.
yeah, the guidebook I have in my bag. It's nowhere. It's nowhere in sight.
It's not
Yes.
it's not the book of the avowed.
No,
It is
it's
not the book of the Avowed that you give him. No.
yeah, no, it's the other one that was specifically for gaining entrance. That's the one I was trying to make sure I took out of my hands and or put in my
Okay,
hands
it's
and
just what
yeah, the avowed is staying in my bag because it's like we're gonna need that later. I knew we had two books, so I wanted to make sure the book that was for entry is the one I only took out. I left the avowed inside the bag, hidden.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, it's like the journal of some old king or something like that is the one that you give for entry. Um,
Yeah.
some 5 generation ago that they found in some old chest drawer or something like that. Oh, the ramblings of King Edgar II. Interesting.
Yes.
May I? May I? As he holds out his hand for the book.
Can I just get a quick insight check just to make sure he's on the up and up at the moment and I can trust giving it to him just because I don't know this guy at all.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, he seems very trustworthy, guys. Hand it to him.
You've never trusted anybody more in your life.
Like, I like this guy, but not as
Hey.
much as that guy. Pointing upward.
Random
You like-
guard number one here seems super trustworthy.
Yes, I liked
You, like, give
RG5
him
up
the
there.
book, and then you're like, and before you read that, like, as you're like lifting up your shirt, does this mole look normal to you? And like, you just trust everything this guy is about to say. You think he's an expert on everything.
Yes. This guy knows his stuff, guys. This guy's gonna be like, this guy's like 10 out of 10, like bona fide genius over here.
You're so smart.
I see why you run the front gate.
Yeah, you're right. Bingo.
They put the brightest on. They put the biggest and brightest on the front lines.
Yep.
Um, but for those of you that are familiar with magic, you see as he grabs the book and he opens it and he starts to do that like 2 fingers over the words, super fast speed reading like you would see on the commercials as a kid in the 90s. Learn how to speed read. Read any novel in 3 minutes. Kind of thing. As he just starts rifling through the novel doing that quickly. You can see his hand and his head kind of glowing as you see another mage from on top of the wall's hand holding up another hand that is also kind of glowing as you realize that this is some sort of kind of deviation of the message spell that they are casting on each other. as the book is being read into somebody else and the message is being passed along.
I am
And
one.
as soon as he is done with that, he closes the book and he goes, good, yeah, we have nothing. We don't have any of this in the library. As the gate begin to open behind you and the other guard stands aside. It's like, yeah, you will be all granted entry for this. This is something. Yeah, this is cool. Awesome. Come on in, guys. We'll explain everything how it works along the way. You'll be assigned your guide. You'll be shown to your quarters, and then you can get to work doing whatever it is you want to do after the tour's over. Welcome to Candlekeep.
And during the time they were doing that reading, I was there watching extremely closely because it's like I've never seen someone use the message spell like that. Gotta learn how to do that one. I can totally do this one. Yeah, like writing down furiously as I'm watching them very carefully, trying to figure out how to like study this and learn how to do it.
Calm down, Midoriya.
Knowledge is everywhere, okay? I have to know everything.
When I need to talk to someone that's far away, I just yell really loud.
I mean,
that works pretty good most of the time. Even I'll yell once in a while if I have to, but
I mean,
try
do
to
you
be quiet.
do you really want to yell something private to somebody like that though?
Well, if I'm yelling it just to them, only they can hear it, right?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, somebody could be listening in nearby that you're not aware of and could be like catching everything you're saying. Just a thought.
But it's not intended for them, so honor would say they shouldn't listen.
Oh, yes, that word. You've got a lot to learn while you're here, but that's okay. We'll ease that part in later. Honor is not exactly the most common thing sometimes in towns.
I'll learn about honor. I'll learn about courage. What are you gonna learn about?
Everything.
That's a lot.
I mean,
That's a lot.
you're not wrong, but you know, I have had years of practice. And I'm gonna kind of like scuffle inside.
You got to be one of the wisest dudes I've ever met, man. That's cool.
I certainly do try to live up to the level of knowledge that I've gained. So yes, thank you.
He like
I wish
claps
I
his
could
hands
be as
together and
wise as
bows to you.
I'm gonna copy you because I think that's the right thing. Just kind of bow. All this while we're like following behind the guards as they're leading us in.
And I'm walking with like a strut as if like I'm like you know like the most popular like you know most powerful kind of guy. I was like, yes, I am, aren't I?
I'm the prettiest girl at the party.
It's like, don't be jealous of my awesome. It's just how it is.
He's got some pep in his step.
Oh god, I coughed. I laughed until I coughed. No.
Tell you what, this character's fun too. Like this one too.
Oh no.
Oh man. Why I never delete characters after every game that I play.
Hill, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes, sorry.
I mean to ask you, Odell. You seem like you're pretty strong. Like, what's your power level?
Player's like, dang it, that's not the right question to ask me. He looks, he's like, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to ask you to specify a little bit. Are you referring to like physical abilities or like other abilities?
I mean, any kind of ability. You just seem really strong. I mean, you both seem really strong.
I mean, I would probably say, with regards to my magic, I'm probably about a good 7,500, maybe 7,500, maybe a little more.
My God, he's over 9,000.
That's a pretty high level.
You have played a bridge Broly so well. I love it. As soon as you said, I was like, I know where he's going with this, and I'm in trouble. I do not have a power level. Like,
It is the inspiration for it, but I really need to figure out the voice because it's not fully working for me, but it will for tonight.
I mean, I'm liking it. I'm running with it.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait, do you have a trigger word?
I haven't come up with one yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're safe for today at least then.
Somebody
luckily
says
it's
carrot.
not totes.
Oh, right?
So, what about you?
My power hit level's pretty high too. I mean, I've, I've got a couple of fiery and things like that, but if anybody needs healing, I'll be like, boom, done.
Oh,
Like, you won't even know you were hurt. Like, super cool like that.
well, I can definitely count on you for that because I don't have the ability to heal anything. So, I thank you for that.
Of course, that's why I'm here. I figured it'd be a good thing for me to get out and try and use my abilities where I can actually kind of learn.
Like, if
Tapers
only
off, starts being the center of the focus. Like, nope, sorry.
it kind of like it's like he was so close on the confidence trick, and then it just kind of he was getting so close. And
That'll be my wish from the wizard.
I mean, I don't grant wishes, but I can always try later.
No, I mean the green wizard.
Oh,
He's
that's
got a really big head.
yes.
All right, I'll stop.
Also, I was like, nobody likes him though in my place, so there you go. So,
Wow, most people that gain entrance like can't wait to get in. Like, never seen anybody just like hang out like at the front gate before. Like, I mean, this is cool. Like, I've been able to listen to like
I
conversation
thought
in a
we were
while
small
because
talking
usually
while
people just,
following.
that's why I figured we were talking and walking.
but like that. Thanks for letting me be a part of that. Like, been a while. That was cool.
No,
Yes.
man,
You guys
totally.
are all right.
You're one of us now. Like, you know, when we met at the gate, I thought that we had that connection already, man.
For real, you felt it too.
I did. I really thought there was something there. I thought like you saw me, I saw you, you saw him, he saw you. We were all just like vibing at the gate. I thought.
Yeah, dude. Like, they just like bro material right away. You hear somebody up on the gate. I felt it too.
I mean, I
The
thought we
start
could
of a
trust you with
beautiful
our inner
romance.
thoughts.
Hell yeah, man. Well, when the shift change happens, like, tonight back at the House of Binders, first round of meads on me. Hell yeah.
I'm in.
Oh,
Totes.
I watched their reaction. How do they react to that?
I think it's probably the House of. I think it's actually the Hearth. No, it's gonna be the Hearth that's at. Sorry. Like I said, like nobody ever wants to hang out with us. We're just, the five at the gate. We're a pretty tight knit group. Like, you guys felt it too. We felt it too. I wasn't talking to you guys this time.
Dude pulls out his notepad and writes it down. I'll remember this.
It's a simple mistake.
I'll be looking for the Heath or something like that, I swear.
We're going to the Hearth later. We're talking about it now.
We're definitely going.
Duh. We read each other's thoughts constantly.
I hydrated and stretch, guys.
He's actually a pretty cool dude. Anyway, yeah, go on in, you guys, and one of the Avowed will meet up with you and show you around and get you guys a guide for the rest of your stay. But yeah, we'll meet up later.
All right, man. I'll see you at the Hearth.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Hey, he got it right.
Oh, I mean,
I wrote it down in my notebook.
That's super smart of you.
I give a thumbs up.
As you walk through the double gates that are 3 times the height of a normal human, and wrought of a strange black metal that seems to almost seems to repel light. Not that it reflects it altogether, but actually repel it. you guys haven't quite seen a metal that seems to do something like that. From anything that you're familiar with, like this place just already at the get go is already fascinating. But as you go walking past the second guard, um, he's like, "Welcome, seekers. Good to have you here. Um, See you at the hearth later." Like fist bumps you as you all walk by, and then goes back to his like completely professional pose as you continue to walk by.
Fist bump.
Everybody that walks by you as you enter, as you go underneath the 50 foot of ramparts, through the 50 foot thick walls that live up to their reputation, and into the court of air, where you see different people of different monks walking around, people in normal clothes, people of every race, kind of coming and going from one building to the next. Not that it's crowded or bustling by any means, but um, there's kind of people just going about doing their things in each way. As they walk by you, everybody says, "Morning, Seeker." "Good morning, Seeker." "Hello, good sir." "Welcome, good sir." People are only referring to you as either Seeker or good sir, you've noticed, until you see somebody that is in purple monk robes walking across the court of air, and he looks to the left, and you catch his eye. He immediately pivots towards you and walks with a wave and a smile. And he goes, "Ah, good morning, good sirs. You must be the new seekers."
Yes. Good morning.
Good, sir.
Good. I heard that we had three. That we had three more just come through the gates. Welcome, welcome. We'll get you set up with an assistant right away to show you your way around and um, get you started with whatever research it is to do. I am one of the avowed. It is my duty to defend and protect, and also to learn all of the writings, or at least as many as I can. To learn them all would be insane. Um, but I am one of the avowed that essentially I live here within the castle. If you need anything at any point or have any questions and your guide is not present, or he just bugs you and you want to ask somebody else, by all means, feel free to stop one of us as we're coming and going. Um, he stops and thinks for a moment, um, and then across the port of air, you see the emerald door open just slightly, and an old man comes walking out and kind of slowly makes his way towards you. He goes, "Ah, this will be your guide for the week coming your way now. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors here, and welcome to Candlekeep," as they move on their way.
Well,
Oh,
thank
thank you
you.
very much. Super nice.
As I say that, I'm going to turn to Adele and be like, "What's a seeker?"
Um, Somebody who's looking for something. You ever played the game hide and seek as a kid?
Oh, yes, yes, yeah, I
Yeah.
have, yeah,
Yeah, you
yes.
the one who was looking for everyone who was hiding was called the seeker in that too. It's a similar kind of thing. They're like someone who's looking for something is known as a seeker. Yes.
So who
And
are
what
the
are we
players?
seeking?
We're seeking. I mean, we'd be seeking a lot of things, but we're specifically seeking that Matrius guy.
Oh, yes, Mantis.
Now, do not say that name out here. Remember, they said it's not a good thing to do.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're trying your best. I know you are.
It's his own fault for having such a difficult name.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Toads.
Totes the goes, guys. Yeah, and I will approach the older guy who came through the emerald door. Like, you must be the guide that we were told about.
See here. Yes, as he is slowly making his way towards you. "Hold on, let me get a little bit closer. I can't quite hear you yet."
Oh
As
wow,
he
this is
kind of
not going to
still
go well for me.
knobbly kneed kind of makes his way over towards you slowly still. Where is.
You're old.
Really?
And you're ugly.
Oh,
At one point I was young, but guess what? You've always been ugly.
Yeah, now one of us is telling a lie, and it's not me.
My
Yeah.
God, that was a sick burn.
I'm liking you. I'm liking you more and more. It's kind of nice, actually.
Do you need any healing after that?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Me, I burned him.
Oh, but you.
Yeah.
I don't think he got hurt.
No, I'm pretty fragile, and that one bounced off me. Anyway. Oren Glass, nice to meet you. Again, last name's even Glass, and that didn't shatter me, even crack a bit.
Very sturdy glass.
I shall be your guide.
Huh?
He's really well tempered, isn't he?
And what I will do from this point on into talking to him, I will just kind of subtly as we go cast message to kind of help him hear at least what I'm saying better, so that he has a better way. So I don't have to feel like I'm yelling at him the entire time. So just if when I say something, it's basically in his
The
head.
voices are back.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, if you're casting message on him and at the same time that you're talking, isn't that almost like when you're getting feedback on the telephone?
I
You got, like,
mean,
a static loop.
we're attempting to do it at the same time to amplify the sound. Because if you put two sounds together and they speak at the same time, it makes it louder. You know, he's trying to do that.
Oh, so you're harmonizing with yourself.
Yes, I'm syncopating. There's a fancy word for you people, syncopating. Enjoy. Take it home with you.
Oh, fantastic syncopating.
Thank you. Right.
That's quite helpful. Anyway, my name is Oren Glass. I will be your guide for your stay here this time. Welcome to Candlekeep Mysteries. I've been here for quite some time. I know my way around well, though I don't do it very fast or very accurately anymore these days. I can always find a book. So please follow me. It shouldn't be very hard to keep up, and I will show you around, and we can get you started on whatever it is you need to do your research on.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Anyway, come on in. Right to your left here is the bathhouse and steam house. It's important to keep clean. Hygiene is important, especially when handling old works of literature and whatnot.
I'll be there frequently.
Dude
Very
follows
good,
him.
sir.
Dude follows him, glaring with his hand on the sword, and again, in not understanding how loud he really probably is saying it, he says, "I don't trust this guy. I don't like him at all."
Kind of lean over and be like, "You're saying it a little loud again." I'm not pointing this time. You're saying it a little loud. He might hear you if you keep that up as well as everyone else around here. Remember the whole thing about yelling we talked about earlier?
I say it again, but just slightly quieter.
Work in progress. We'll get there eventually. And I kind of just continue
There
on.
are multiple heated pools, steam rooms, saunas, cooled athletic pools, hot tubs, and various other relaxeries within. Feel free to use them at any time. Moving on. Next is the smithy and stables.
What's that about a smithy?
They're overseen by Kirill Hammerbind. He's, and his apprentices. They produce shoes for the horses and mounts here. Heat from the forge provides warmth when winter comes calling. There's a
As if
ductwork
you can
system
ever
that runs from
find
his
me, I'm
forge
over
among
here.
some of the. It's what keeps the granary and the house of rest and the hearth warm, as well as doing some of the heating for the bath and steam house. Pretty
The
fancy
hearth?
system we have here. Yes. Wait, yeah, the hearth, the restaurant. It'll be later on with the bar and tavern, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, whatever the kids
Oh,
are
okay.
calling
I'm
it
sorry.
these days.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. Just kind of squat.
And we're gonna go
Jumps
there
in
later to hang out with what's his name.
What's a who then? Mantis.
Ugh.
Mantis is here.
Point out is like Mantis is not here. It's just
See
the
him just zoned off in a flashback for a solid 5 minutes.
it's
Bottom
like
jaw, just like almost speaking, but no words come out as he just stares at the sun.
I look over and be like, what did we say about the mini Mantis earlier? You see what's happening to the poor
meant the-
guy.
Sorry, I just wanted my chair.
I meant the gate dude. I meant the gate dude. I didn't say Mantis. I said the guy from earlier, gate dude.
Oh.
Dear
No,
God,
it
Mantis
wasn't
is
me.
at the gates.
Oh.
You hear somebody yell, Mantis is at the gates, and then somebody yell, Mantis is at the gates as the city goes on to full alert. Soldiers storm the ramparts. Archers at the ready. Cavalry comes riding into the court of air. And then you hear your friend yell out, false alarm! False alarm! You hear everybody else yell, false alarm, and it goes back to normal.
I just look at Odell
Oh
with
my
a shrug.
God, what did I do?
I've got the loudest face palm that you can hear occurring as they're leaving. It's like, oh, okay. You know what? We're just gonna run with it. It's a good day. We've made it here. Let's just enjoy our time here and try not to cause too much more chaos. Although it's probably gonna happen.
Sorry, I'll be
Very
quiet.
good.
Mm,
Very good, sir. Very good.
thank you.
Master Brawl used to say, any day that I didn't use my blade was a good day.
That's actually a fair point. Anyway, you were saying, Oren.
Yes, very good. Hi, I'm Oren.
Yes, you were showing us
Oh, right, the tour. Yes, good, very good. This way, step lively.
trying to redirect it. It's like, oh no.
He moves on to the excuse me, dry weather this time of year. Moves on to the granary. Next on the tour. Let's see here, do I have notes on said granary?
So he didn't cover the Temple of Ogma at all?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. This is the Temple of Ogma. As you can plainly see here, Ogma is really the main god that is worshipped within our walls, at least by the monks and everyone else, typically that works here. Though it is not a requirement by any means, all gods of all worship are welcome here, as this is a place of knowledge, more than it is a place of worship. It's a modest, as you see, a modest stone temple, dedicated to the god of knowledge. A bronze bell that announces the beginning of services. You see 4 large stony gargoyles perched on the cornices that gaze down protectively. These seemingly inert statues just almost seem just like menacingly glaring down at the streets, though they don't move, though their eyes are stoned over and everything else. Um,
Want to have one of those at my
Those
house.
give me
Wait.
weird vibes.
do any of you worship Ogma to begin with?
Not myself personally. I'm not really religious type necessarily.
Nah,
Would you
man.
like to hear some good news?
I maybe
Nah,
later.
Very good. See, he moves on to the granary.
My bad.
We're allowed to ask, just not to be pushy about it.
Respect though. Respect on that.
Indeed.
Word.
What is that expression? Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt every
Master Brawl
option.
used
Go ahead.
Master Brawl used to say, the only view you could ever have is the one from your own eyes.
I mean,
Why, he's got a lot of. Seems like a pretty cool dude you used to hang out with.
Oh, Master Brawl is very wise. He talked a lot. He bored. He was boring a little bit. He liked chess.
oh, and chess
Anyway.
is fun. No, sorry, I'm distracted. Focusing. What is next for us, Soren?
Next along here is the granary. Of course, that's just basically a granary. That is where they keep the food supplies and whatnot for the um, for these areas. Not much to see here, unless you're super into granaries.
Okay.
Are you interested in granaries?
I mean, not me personally. I'm more of a magical focused kind of person.
Nobody ever is. As he continues to move on, kind of biting his lower lip and lowering his head.
I feel like somebody else should have answered that instead. It probably would have gone better, but okay.
Sorry, I just work with a lot of metals, so not a lot of grains. Other than eating lots of grains, that's pretty good.
No, you don't have to explain yourself. It's fine. Fine, everything's
I
fine.
thought I thought it was
I'm
going to
fine.
be a room full of grannies, and then you explained it, and it was less interesting.
Yep, that's usually what happens. Doesn't make it hurt any less each time. Anyway, this is the
I
House of
feel you.
Rest. Up next. Thanks, dog. Anyway, this is
Respect.
the House of Rest. Word. Gives you a fist bump.
Like astonished, be like, "That's how old is that one?" So good.
Older than you could possibly imagine. Amongst the original texts were those greetings, farewells, and peaceful transactions amongst friends.
you had to be alive when it was built.
I'm only 67. I just have a lot of hard miles on me.
Ooh,
Ooh,
my
indeed,
bad.
sir.
My bad.
Wow, that's really rough. I hope I look better than that at my age.
The house,
Oh, shucks.
the House of Rest.
Oh god.
Very good. Very good, sir. Yes, the House of Rest. As you see a 3-story manor built up that is filled with windows and various rooms and everything from the outside. This essentially serves as the bunkhouse for any of the seekers, such as yourself, where you will be staying, sleeping, where you can keep your effects, where you can come back to write your own private notes and whatnot, um, talk amongst other fellow scholars and whatnot in the lobbies as well. There is always coffee, tea, and hot water in the lobby. That is, you are welcome to. There is only a couple of packets of instant stuff that's not as good in your room. So, word to the wise, drink the lobby coffee.
I will definitely follow
try to
your
show you
advice.
to your
Thank you,
rooms.
wise sage.
Very good, sir. Very good. So as
I,
he
I
enters the lobby, he talks to the person behind the front counter, announces them of your presence and your stay here, and they give him 3 keys, and he fills himself up a cup of lobby coffee, adding a couple of creamers to it and a sugar, stirs it, and goes, "Now that I have my coffee and your keys, I shall escort you to your rooms. You can drop off your effects, and we will continue the tour." He brings
also
you
want to
to
get some
3
lobby
very...
coffee. So,
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just
absolutely. I have your keys. You are now guests. Get some lobby coffee. It's good.
you sold me on lobby coffee. I'm in.
I mean, a wise sage like you knows what he's talking about. I'm definitely having some of that lobby coffee.
I just go up and casually just grab the tea. Like, I'll stick with some tea. It's more of my thing.
In the background, just start singing that lobby coffee, that lobby coffee.
I love you, coffee. I love you, coffee.
That lobby coffee. Boom, boom, boom.
You really got me.
That's actually what that's what the elevator music is. It's an old-fashioned crank elevator, but in there the elevator music is going boom, boom,
Lobby
boom,
coffee,
boom,
lobby coffee,
boom, boom, boom.
lobby coffee. Oh, the lobby coffee.
uh, love it.
But yeah, you're staying in a room, kind of much like just a typical hostel like setting. One set of bunk beds with one on one side of the room, a single bed, that's lofted, with a desk underneath it. Um, it's not much for windows or anything else, as it's an interior room. It's got its own bathroom hooked up to it, its own little kitchenette. Otherwise, it's very much nothing fancy. Um, there's no sign of bed bugs or anything else that is clean, but it's nothing impressive.
I
Did we happen to get a description of above table? His name was
Matrius.
Matris.
Or the person that you're supposed to be looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Mantis.
No, nope. Nobody ever asked what he looked like or anything, so nope. Just
Oh man,
I said you'd look for a dude named Matrius.
Does
we
anybody
probably
knows?
should have. We probably should have got a description of dude we're looking for. Mantis. I whisper, Mantis.
Like, you know what? Oh, how does he
Ah,
hear this? How does he hear
he's
it?
got such good hearing.
I didn't hear what you said. Are you making fun of me?
No, no.
That was a real huh.
Oh,
I
no.
said you're the
Fucking
man, dude.
Oh, respect, G.
Like, maybe we should find someone who knows sending later, and we can get some more information about who we're looking for. But let's wait until after the tour. And I can't say under my breath if it ever ends.
Yeah.
And then I'll.
So he shows you to the as you leave your rooms, he shows you to the hearth. This is the hearth. This is where you could gather for meals, snacks, um, beverages, adult beverages. Yes, we also have those here. Um, but they're quick to cut you off if you get too rowdy. Can't have people getting drunk and puking on priceless pieces of literature or anything.
Fair.
Very good idea.
Understandable. I'll probably be here this evening for
Very
sure.
good.
Mhm.
As you walk by another building, he goes, "This one we don't need to go in right now or anything. This is just the House of Binders. You are not allowed to leave with any books from the Great Library. It is important that you know that. It is one of the most important things that you can know here. Literally, you cannot leave with one of the books from here. The second you walk past the gatehouse, it'll be teleported out of your possession back into its rightful spot within the library shelves. So, if you have any plans to leave with the books from here, just drop it now because it can't happen. It's never happened, never will. But you can pay certain amounts of money, depending on the rareness of the book and the size of it, to have it translated at the House of Binders so you can bring yourselves home a souvenir. Understood?
Understood.
Gotcha.
I look slightly disappointed
No,
for a brief
very good.
moment.
As you continue on, he brings you over to the Erudite Outfitters and Clothier, where you can buy new robes and have your well-worn clothes mended. It's a modest exchange place. So basically just a sort of workshop, place where you can get your clothes mended, get new clothes, things along those lines.
All
Huh.
right. Good, good.
Um, and then as you see these different sized, wide circular towers, with different walkways and everything behind them as you look past the gates, on this part. Um, and these are the pillars of pedagogy. They are essentially where all of your research will take place. Different towers to possess different books and different knowledge, different rooms where people can study. Uh, Various experiments can take place. It is quite the quite something for compared to even most libraries, themselves. And then beyond that, is through these emerald doors as you see across the courtyard. These doors that are about the same size, about 3 times the size as a human, the same size as like the main gatehouse doors, that appear to be made purely out of emerald, that almost glow when the sun hits them. Different ancient etchings, um, as almost like hieroglyphs carved into them. Beyond those doors are the Great Library, where you see the actual tall lit candle towers, Candle Keep beyond, as well as the Great Keep and everything else. Um, and there's the Great Library. Uh, that is where the seekers stay, where most of the knowledge is kept, where essentially the main functions of the city take place. Um, Unfortunately, you are not allowed there unless you are one of us. So uh, there are even the few places that I am allowed back there, and I have lived there for most of my life, working at this. So, yep, pretty private place. Beautiful though. Smells of cookies all the time. It's amazing. I hope you get to go in there someday. But this is not it.
I'll kind of time and be like, pardon me, you did mention that only where the seekers stay and most of the knowledge is kept. So, are there certain seekers that are allowed to go back there, or was that just a slip of
Oh,
the tongue?
oh, I'm sorry. That was quite the slip of the tongue. I could see how that would be very, very confusing. Yes, no, seekers are not allowed back there, is what I meant to say. No,
Cookies smell good.
only, only the yeah. As the door kind of opens and closes, as another avowed slips through, as you're standing outside of the gate. Yeah, like the waft of like fresh baking sugar cookies comes out of there. And it's just like, oh my god, like really good smelling cookie. But yeah, sorry, no, only the avowed, and the master readers, the gate wardens, um, various chanters, um, the great seers. Only them are allowed back there, and different people with different clearances in different areas. So this concludes our tour. You don't have to go home, but well, I guess you kind of have to stay here for a week. So anyway, would you like to get started on research, or are you sleepy from your travels? Do you need a nap? I could get you set up at the hearth, or you guys just want to hang out for a bit, or what's up?
What time is it right now at the moment?
For your ass to get a watch. Just kidding. So
I could take a cat nap like always, though.
I kind of jerk my head back, be like, "Oh, okay, forgot about the feistiness of this one." Like, um, but no, but really, but that is what time is it? What time is it right now when we got here?
it it's I would say evening, getting closer to night. So probably about let's say it's about 8 p.m.
Hmm. Uh, I'd say probably a good idea to go to the hearth and catch up with some friends. Doesn't it sound good to y'all?
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a week. We can take one day to give ourselves a little bit of a break and kind of ease our way into our work.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. No reason to rush everything.
So I'll look over at Orin and be like, "Thank you so much for your tour. I do appreciate your help."
Very good, sir. As um, he hands you a stone, and he goes, this is your, he hands it to each of you. He goes, this is our speaking stones. They only communicate to each other and to me. Um, if you need any researches or you need to be escorted anywhere, uh, please let me know right away. You are free to walk amongst the court of air wherever you would like, um, and go about your business. The pillars of pedagogy you must be escorted through at any time that you are there, um, to your assigned study chambers. So please, anytime you are ready to study and you need a book, um, any periodicals, microfiche, anything along those lines, please let me know, and I will be happy to retrieve them for you. Or if you have any questions, happy to answer them.
All right. Well,
If
thank
you
you
would
very
like to
much.
hear, about any of my grandchildren or my dog, or if you just, I'm lonely. Anyway,
I would.
have a good day.
I want to hear about your dog. What's your dog's name? I love
Oh, it is the
puppies.
cutest dog. As he takes a drawing of a border collie out of his the innards of his robes, and
What's the dog doing?
his name is Fluff. His name is Fluffernutter. He's the goodest boy.
Oh my God, who's the goodest boy? Who's the goodest boy? You fluffer.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Fluffernutter is, yes, he is.
Oh.
Fluffernutter's the goodest boy.
I definitely get down and kind of like a cat. I kind of start kind of playing with the dog a little bit, kind of sniffing around and kind of moving around him, and just kind of like playfulness with the dog.
I wish you could come to the great library and see him chase the squirrels around. Oh boy, is it adorable. Oh,
Oh yeah.
nice. It's nice to have somebody ask about family. That's what he is, He's family. He's not just a pet.
You know, that's how they are.
Well, I bid you doodles and hope you have the greatest of stays and can't wait to hear from you to get you started on your research. So
thank you.
long. And you guys are on your own in the mysterious Candlekeep Library. Woo! In
Yeah.
the Court of Air.
Girl.
And I think this is where we're going to take our break and get back to it
All right.
post haste.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you guys shortly.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
Right. Our stream is on break.
People who are on my end who are listening to this stream, we are just taking a bit of 5 minute break to go to the restroom and stuff like that. We'll be right back here in a few minutes, and we will continue. So we'll see you guys here in a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live.
Welcome back. So, where we left off, our adventurers went on a long ass ride in a carriage all the way across the country up to Candlekeep, the Candlekeep Libraries, which is the greatest collection of writings and workings and probably some schematics and poetry as well in the entire world. They find themselves in the Court of Air, now on their own, ready to head back to the tavern for the night, which is called the Hearth, until taking a rest and getting to work in the morning, so it sounds. So you
And
guys, go ahead.
this is a reminder for myself as a player. We're not simply here just to look for uh, Matthias, Matrius.
Yeah.
We came here for some other like direct purpose. Is it just knowledge gathering, or are we looking for something here? No, Matrius was just kind of a side. So
I might have missed that in my notes, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think we actually ever did describe that other than you guys are just on a mission. So, um, I
like,
guess we
what
can
is
work
the
catch up
mission?
on lore for this world. So, going back here a little bit. So, there is, as residents of the area, you guys would know that there's a dwarf in the area that was essentially is working towards overthrowing the entire government and conquering the surrounding area. He is responsible for burning down Phandalin. He is responsible at this point, everybody assumes, for the overthrow of the Mithril mines, and um, is probably the reason that there's so many dragons about at this time as well. Hordes of orc and dwarven armies working together have been basically laying siege to the surrounding cities and areas. You guys are even beyond that. The dead have now began to rise, even as all this of happening began to happen. So, seeming related to everything that is going on, cities are now fighting off hordes of zombies, skeletons, things along those lines as well. So you guys are here to try to find out a way to stop this dwarf by the name of Timer, Thymer, um, who is essentially had been living under a different personality or a different name while within Phandalin, acting as a dwarf from the Mithril mine, um, helping people out, sending them on missions, looking for certain things, said to help the city, and essentially used all of that against everybody and turned on a dime once he had all the pieces he needed to assume power.
Okay.
So, most of the orcs in the area that have been seen carry the insignia of Talos on them, um, and most of the I don't know if evil's the right word. It depends on who writes the history books, right?
Yeah.
But the quote unquote aggressing dwarves typically have been seen to wear the insignias of Abathor, as far as different religions, gods, worships are in play. And that's kind of, as low level characters, kind of what you guys know as far as the briefing you were given. And um, really, people are just grasping at straws at this point because they've never seen any single person kind of possess this much powerful control all at once. And all this is happening very sudden. And this guy actually has a real shot of overthrowing Neverwinter, as the internal councils are seeing it, the way he's picking up steam here. So, they sent you here to try to find some way to counter this person. is kind of the main goal of the whole thing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. I guess you guys would also probably assume that he is also, in one way or another, responsible for the blights and whatnot that are happening to the fields from the town that you guys just came from. That this is directly related to his assault on the Sword Coast altogether.
Get that also on my notes here.
Yeah, he almost seems like some sort of big evil guy.
Alright.
You got it.
Sometimes I forget that you guys don't just like think about this while you're like driving around for 6 hours and stuff like that. So like you're not, this isn't just common knowledge.
I was like, what was I thinking about for 6 hours today? Praying that the wind does not destroy our power lines again. That's what I've been thinking about all day today.
I bet.
In my head, it's just do,
Sorry.
do, 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 do.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if we unless we're jump cutting ahead, we're gonna go to the hearth to go hang out with the gate guys for a bit. Unless we're jumping ahead to the next morning.
So yeah, as you head into the hearth, you see them kind of sitting at a big round table, and hey, there they are! Come on over here, you guys.
Hey, my guys.
Good to see
Oh
you
wow,
again.
it's the Fabulous Five.
Hey, good to see you. Nice to actually see you in person. Well, not that we weren't in person before, but you're a long way away.
Yeah, you're a lot closer now. It makes me kind of nervous.
Hey, man, we all understand there's a work you and then there's a not work you. And, two different people sometimes. That's just the way it is. It's the way it is.
It is true, indeed.
As the one goes, literally, I'm a changeling. And work me changes his face. Off work me changes his face.
Totes.
Yeah, it's not every day you see someone change like that off the spot. That's impressive.
Did that really happen, guys?
I mean,
Yeah, there's all sorts of folk here. Things that you guys might not be used to everywhere else, but yeah, it takes all kind here at Candlekeep. What are you doing, a commercial, Tom? Jeez, like, think about 20% off, one of them says. We get a picture over here.
a picture, not a picture. No.
As the
Master
artist.
Bra
Oh,
used to say, Master Bra used to say, a painting without multiple colors is not a painting at all.
wouldn't it be a sketch at that point?
Splatter. It would be a splatter, I think.
Splatter.
I don't know.
What about an ink blot? One of them says.
Jonah's brain is
This
almost
starts a
starting
great.
to smoke with effort.
You guys debate this into the wee hours of the morning.
Who needs sleep?
As we drink, I do want to just be like, so and I pull out my notebook. Has anyone met someone named Matris before?
So
we
close.
we
You're talking about Matrius, right?
Oh yes, and I look at my note again and say, yes, that's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah, man. Like between us gals, I know Matrius. Yeah, he's here. He's here somewhere. He was looking up. Oh, he talked about he was looking up stuff on. You know. Oh, what did he call it again? Oh God, I drank a lot. I might have to walk outside and walk back in real quick and be able to figure it out.
Give him a wide
It's-
berth.
There's a spell on the doorways that if you walk through it, it sobers you up immediately. It's another safeguard, so you don't throw up on any of the books or in any of the areas that could be, create humidity to ruin any of the scrolls or anything else. So, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go. And he gets up and he takes off running for the door, dives through the doorway, hits the ground, gets up, brushes himself back off, and sits back down. Oh, gotta feel better. Anyway, where was I? Let's see here. Boy, what were we talking about? I was really drunk. Man, what'd you guys need to know again?
You said you
Matrius.
knew Matrix.
Yes.
Oh, Matrius. Matrius. Yeah. He was looking into like the different type of like extra dimensional spaces that a person can make, kind of like those mansions that people can summon out of nowhere, or um traveling to different planes, going through the astral plane, things along those lines. He was um looking up a lot of books on things along those lines.
Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all.
So yeah, if you guys are looking for him, um, I would I would I would tell the your guide that you want to do some research on extra dimensional spaces, and he said that he was looking into them for um, different solutions to be able to grow crops that aren't affected by the blight and everything else, kind of set up like a greenhouse in an extra dimensional space. And be able to feed the village that way, since it's not very big. Seemed like it would work out. Seemed like a good plan. Um, so you might want to look up, different things affecting that blight outside of there as well. Tell your guide that you want to find stuff on that and stuff on extra dimensional spaces, and he might get you the same type of workings that he's been working on. Otherwise, you just gotta hope that you bump into him, to and from the House of Rest to um, the Pillars of Pedagogy, because I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than that.
Would you happen to know if he happens to be one of those higher up kind of people that go to the Great Library?
I don't think he would be allowed in the Great Library yet. I mean, he spends a lot of time here. He's kind of, one of the book hunters. He goes out and he finds a lot of different rare workings, makes trades with other people that come through on the town on their way to the library, everything else. He spends a lot of time here, but no, he's not one of the avowed. Only the avowed are allowed back into the Great Library.
Kind of. I wrote right in my notebook, I'm mumbling to myself. That's it. There is the second differentiation of hope goes into the Great Library I've heard so far in the 24 hours. I write down only the avowed this time in another line.
Yeah, I mean the avowed. I mean amongst the avowed are the master readers, the gate wardens like myself. The chanter is back there.
Hmm.
He comes and does a lap through the court of air, once a day. Um, there's only a few people that, I mean, not, I guess nobody is allowed back there other than the different ranks of the avowed. Anybody that works here is considered one of the avowed.
Hmm.
And then there's just kind of different rankings, different titles, different jobs, of each of us within here.
Right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if
When
they had to work here. Hmm? Go ahead.
It's a pretty
as
cushy job, says the one
as
that
Adele's
was the original one that took the book from you guys.
as Adele's writing down this very important information, I'm also writing in my notepad. And then as Odell's kind of looks up, I flip through it and I made a little stick figure where you flip through it and it's two guys fighting and then one guy stabs the other guy and I show it to Odell when I'm done.
I look at that and it's like, I would normally complain that we're wasting paper, but at the same time, this is actually pretty impressive. Nice artwork.
They're fighting each other.
I could tell by the one of them getting skewered by the sword at the very end there that something was going on with the fight, but yeah, that was very well done.
You look over at the main guard. He's got both hands over his mouth and his eyes are wide. I have have seen every literature that has ever passed through the world that has come in through here in my lifetime. So not every piece of literature, but I've spent almost every day speed reading. I've never seen a picture move like this. Hold on to this. This'll get you back in another time.
So they
What do you
call it
call
my
this?
comic book. It's a comic book.
I look gobsmacked at them.
What form of sorcery is this?
It's
Master
You
like,
guys have
Bra
just
taught me.
invented cartoons.
like it, okay, you know what? I'll run with it. I'm accepting a lot of changes recently, but we're gonna go with that one too. Like the stories when I get home are going to be baffling to a lot of people.
Dear God, boy on the street, I just witnessed a miracle. Picture
Um,
came to life before my very eyes and stabbed another picture.
and now that picture's dead.
No
But I
one
think
will
we should
believe me. They'll put me away.
but I think we should focus on your notes. They
Uh,
they seemed more important.
yeah, thank you. I do appreciate that. If I may ask, just for curiosity's sake, because our tour they kind of avoided this one little spot, and I'm just when somebody gives me an area that I can explore and they tell me to not to go to one area, I like to understand a little bit of why. And I kind of point towards the House of the Binders, like, what can you tell me about that place next door? Just curiosity's sake, more so.
Oh, that's where they um, make copies of the books, any of the workings, anything else that you need to basically bring back to your chambers, back to the House of Rest, um, or otherwise, if you want to keep them and bring them home. Basically, any documents you need copied. That's where you get it done. Is the House of Binding, or sorry, the House of Binder. So books are not allowed out of the Pillar of Pedagogy. However, they are completely teleported back to their original location if they leave the walls of Candlekeep entirely.
Hmm.
You're just not allowed to take books out of the pillars. So any studying or any workings you want to do with the original copies of the books has to be done within the pillars. You go to the pillar. You call your guide on the speaking stone. Basically, they meet you at the main house. They show you which pillar you need to be in for that working, and they bring it to you. You study it in there. You do what you need to do with it. Um, they bring it back to the Great Library for safekeeping. You leave, go do whatever you need to do. Go get yourself a nice steam, have a meal, whatever else. Come back, check out the book again, or get it copied at the House of Binder for a fee. You can take it with you.
Hmm. Interesting. I,
Should be all in that guidebook you have.
yeah, and
He points to the one that he sees tucked into your bag there.
oh yes, I'll pull it out and just kind of set it. I'll set it on the table close to me, but set it on the table at least in general. I was like, yeah, I hadn't had a chance to read it. I was kind of enjoying the tour for the experience that was there before we started going into all the nitty gritty details that the book has. I just like to see what other people think about it and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're happy to help and everything else. This is all common knowledge.
Right. Um, and uh, I was like, so what? Just once again, just wondering because security is very tight here, and I'm just wondering about how this all works. If somebody who is not supposed to go into the Great Library were to go in there for any particular reason, or like manage to find their way into that area, what would happen to them if they were to get, if they once they get caught? I'm assuming they get caught inevitably at some point.
If somebody were to be caught doing that, they would ask you to leave and not return again. You'd be kicked out basically indefinitely.
A lot nicer punishment than I expected, but it makes sense. Here, I expected somebody to
Take it.
get banished to a shadow dimension of like demons or something, and just something crazy like that.
Oh, you will be shamed on your way out. They're not going to be polite about it. Well, they'll be polite about it, but they will tell you your wrongs sternly.
Kind of look at
The other
look.
ones,
Huh?
as the other ones kind of just like shake their heads and as the other ones kind of just shake their heads and wince. Just the thought of the shame.
I try to hide a chuckle. It's like disciplinary system in this place is astounding too. Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of look at the other two, and be like you guys, and be like, was there anything else that maybe we need to ask that maybe I just missed in my notes?
I mean, you did a great job, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I say that we take the rest of the evening and just enjoy our time here, just have some good drinks, and we'll do some research in the morning. How does that sound, guys?
Totes.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty fun plan.
And I will order us some drinks, like whatever they want. Let's get some drinks in here.
Now that I can get into.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
they throw another log on the fire. They pour another round of drinks. They turn up the music, which is really just the person playing the mandolin plays a little bit louder. And
It's the same guy from the town who wanted to play earlier. I
Damn
finally
it,
got
Carl.
it.
Carl.
My time has come.
holy shit, it's you guys! Small world.
No kidding.
Carl's in for a good time though, so yeah. I fucks with Carl.
And I will actually have an alcoholic
Yeah,
beverage.
guys, get your back-to-back gigs. I never had traveling fans before.
Carl.
I'll let you shake my glass, but I wouldn't say
On
it.
the outside, one of the monks asks.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll just drink it and just enjoy the evening until we're ready to crash out and go to bed. Actually,
So yeah, you guys all go ahead.
I was just thinking, it's like out of curiosity, could I get an insight check to see if maybe somebody between the 5 guys that we're talking to here, if there's anybody who might seem like they know more and they just aren't saying anything, just to see if they happen to be one of those kind of people.
Yeah, as we drink, I want to bring up in conversation, maybe to aid in his check. I want to bring up talk about the dragons, and things of that nature. Things I know that maybe were haunting this town a little bit, or at least in my mind were.
Yeah, go ahead, Bree. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
insight.
You want me to do it with advantage, Casey, or you want to roll one for yourself? I have a +2.
No, I think I would just more be talking about, because again, my character doesn't have the smartest of a minds. He doesn't think well. So he maybe is just bringing up these things that he knows of because he wants to fight a dragon really bad. He that'd be like an ultimate swordsmanship kind of showdown. So he's just kind of bringing it up. So maybe that helps you.
Well, it gave me 1 more than I had for my original, so I got a 10. Rolled a 9 at first.
So yeah, they're basically kind of playing the answer. He's like, I wish it could be more help. I hear of what's happening out there from people that are coming through, and it sounds like y'all are really going through it out there. But the keep has always tried to keep a neutral stance on the happenings of the outside world. Um, we are an untakeable keep of knowledge. We tend to stay out of worldly issues. We only hope that those issues will gather here, not to try to take the keep for its knowledge, but to use it for peace.
Did have a follow actually to what you're saying. It was like, I mean, I understand that y'all don't like to take part in, the politics and the outside world stuff that's going on, but Just out of curiosity, though, have y'all ever heard of the individual who's been kind of behind all this stuff? I believe his name was it Timer, something to that effect. Wolf guy.
Sorry, after all the workings that I've read throughout all the years there are many names that are in my head. That is not one that directly stands out to me.
Okay, no worries. I'm sure we'll find probably some more information when we do our research tomorrow. It wouldn't hurt. It never hurts to ask, right?
No, of course not. You're more than welcome to ask anything you'd like. Again, you may ask your assistant to see if we have any books on somebody by that name. They might be able to help you out with that if he's in any records or anything else by that name. Um, that might be somewhere good to start as well. Uh, yeah, other than that, I wish it could be more help.
I think you've been plenty of help at this point, honestly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, y'all seem like good people.
You some cool dudes.
Good to hang out with and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, we should probably turn in, team. Dark 30 comes early. We'll get up and read more books and stand menacingly.
You have quite the intimidating presence, you know. It's very impressive.
You think so? I've worked on it for a while now, and it's nice to hear an outside perspective on it.
Oh, is, did you like learn that in like the military, or like is that like a local police thing that you learned that from? Just out of just wondering. It's interesting to hear the stories about people's history.
I actually was an MP in the Neverwinter military. Actually, that good on you for noticing. But yeah, that's where I learned how to do some guard stuff, and then yeah, just life took me here.
Take my glass up to my mouth, and I try to hide the slightly disgusted face as I get a drink of my tea. Like, all right, well, fascinating. Um, I think I'm getting worn out, so I think I should be calling it for the night as well. How about you guys? I'll look at
I fully agree. I need to get me some sleep. Gotta catch those E's.
hmm. And dude, what about you?
I'll hang out and drink with these folks until they all go home, and when the last one goes home, I'll go with them.
All right. Sounds good. Well, then we will see all of you guys later on, and you'll have a great rest. Nice meeting you guys again as well.
Yes, you as well. Good night. And they kind
Good
of
night,
throughout
y'all.
the night they just kind of start the party dwindles down, and more and more people kind of start going. Some back to the house of rest, others that are members of the Avowed go back through the Emerald Door as they all head back to their dwellings and whatnot. And then morning comes. Magically, almost. There's no hangover as you feel right as rain by the time you get up and make it to the lobby for some of that sweet, sweet lobby coffee.
This is some really
Give me
good
that
stuff.
lobby
I'm
coffee.
still worn out from yesterday.
Lobby coffee.
That lobby coffee.
I get up and I'll go down there and get myself some tea and be like, I think I'm going to go take a shower or take a bath for a bit, just to kind of help freshen up a little bit. But you guys enjoy your coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, of course. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Mm. And I'll take my coffee, or I'll take the tea with me, and I'll go to the bath and steam house and freshen up.
Hey, Jonah. So, what's our plan today, man? What are we doing?
I know that we need to look up some information on that dwarf guy, but other than that, I think it's just kind of looking around, seeing if that uh Mantrius guy is still around or not. But main thing is we gotta stop that big bad dwarf guy.
Toads.
BBDG.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And then later I'll come back and I'll be like completely fresh and I'll be like, now it's a good morning. Much better.
Hurry up, slow computer. I'm trying to send a picture of what
Wow,
the
he
bathhouse looks like.
sparkles.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, come
I
on.
took a bath last night, so I am fresh to go. I just, we don't need to get into details, but you understand how I do.
One leg stretched out at a time.
I said we don't need to go into details.
But in case you're wondering,
There we go. Show
Oh,
the
those are some
players.
pretty
There we go.
baths.
There's the bathhouse, at least the outside baths of it. So the large pool area leading into the bathhouses.
okay, so I have to change my my response coming back. Now that I know that's the picture, I would come back and I would be like, I would look very like I look refreshed. I look like I'm awake and like all nice and good looking and stuff like that. But I look very uncomfortable when I come back. It's like, oh well, at least the shower's finally done. Oh. Nobody said it was a public rest or public bath situation. I thought it was private. Yeah. Yeah.
There are large public areas, but there are also private showers within it and whatnot.
Oh. I will hope that I found one of those and just leave it at that. Just pray that I found one. Be like, this is ready to be at.
Public nudity is a sin, you know.
There are a lot of things that you and I don't see eye to eye on. That is one of them. I actually agree with you. It should not be a thing that you see out in public ever.
Hey
Especially not
man,
around
feel
those
free to
kids.
be you. Come on now, no body shaming.
Well, there wasn't a body shame. It was just a matter of just modesty. You know, they had a very weird teacher at one point who said modest is hottest. So I kind of followed that thought process. Not so much on the second half though.
Master Bro used to say, "If you can't love yourself, man, how can someone else love you?"
Was
That's a really
The
good question.
the front desk person at the house of rest as you get back goes, sir, we just received a call from the bathhouse, requesting that we ask you not to walk around naked anymore. It made everybody else very uncomfortable.
and this is
And I
why
think
we
you're the only one.
that was the only one. It's like, hey, I should have signs in your bathhouses that say don't do that. Okay, most places let you do that because it's just a public bathhouse, but I understand. I'll wear my robes next time to make sure I hide anything indecent. Sit down and just sip my
Think that
tea.
most people were probably waist deep when you entered, but most of them had swim trunks, at least underwear on, something along those lines. So, private showers, by all means, wash up, strip down, whatever you gotta do in those. You do you, but sir, there are children that come here from time to time. There weren't any here this time, thank God. But
Or somebody think of the children.
As you're saying all this, my like Odell's face is going from like pleasant to like slowly getting more and more irritated. Where it's like I'm 30 seconds short of busting through this door and just leaving right now. I had to drag her to do with this again. Like if I 10 dragons before I do with this again. Yes, but I'll turn back and look nice and be like, yes, I promise. I will make sure that I am fully clothed when I go find a place to bathe. And it'll be a private one from now on too.
drinking a local football game, please.
What is football?
Where you hit a ball with your foot and you just kind of foot it around until it falls into a gopher hole.
Some people call it soccer.
Huh.
We
That
have
is.
no records of that.
This is all brand new to me, but I'm not gonna write this down because I'm currently trying to have breakfast, and unfortunately, I've lost my appetite. Humiliation will do that to a person after a while. Put my plate in front of me, and be like, I'm good. I can't do this. Not today. Like so. So we're going to go to the Pillars of Pedagogy and do some studying, or do y'all have places y'all want to go to first before we go over there?
I don't have anything.
No, Totes, I was thinking the thing that you just said. Yeah.
Well, do you want to try to divide and conquer on this one, or are we going to stay together and just study each subject together? Because we had like 3 or 4 different things, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Going through my notes. I've got 3 things: extra dimension, props, and the blight. Or sorry,
I
2 of them. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna hang out with you guys.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Um, look over it. Oh no, where'd my page go? I had a page. Go, there it is. Now look over at Jonah and be like, are you going to do the same, or are you going to do some study on your own? Either way is fine.
Well, I figured I might try a little studying on my own, but other than that, maybe we could ask uh, that glass guy if he could help us do some searching. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I don't trust him at all. He was snarky.
I mean, he he was a little bit feisty. I will definitely agree with you. He was a choice taste, as the expression goes. So, how about this? Let's have um Oren the glass guy. We'll have him stay with me for a while and do some studying on the stuff that we need to look up. And in the meantime, if you would like, Jonah, you can do studying on stuff that you want to have done for you, and then you can come up with us later on, and we'll kind of reconvene and go from there. How's that sound?
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
All right. So I'll look for the stone. I can find it first, and I find it later on in my bag, and I'll call for Oren. Like, Oren, we would like to do some research at the pillars, if it's okay.
Hello? How did you get this number?
Uh, you gave it to us.
Timmy, is that you?
I
Oh, my favorite grandson. Oh, you finally called. Oh, how's that pretty wife of yours?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not Timmy, the one you were talking about. This is
Timmy, you'll have to speak up.
it's Odell.
Timmy, you're in hell. Oh, that's terrible.
It's the seeker that you're guiding. You gave us a tour yesterday.
Odell, you should have said so. Oh, that's a mean joke to play on a man. Mean joke indeed. Anyway, what can I do for you, young man?
I'm giving exasperated sighs and just like glares just at nobody as I'm listening to this. um, we were wanting to do some research at the Pillars of Pedagogy, and we would like to get your assistance, if that's okay.
Oh, very good, very good. I will meet you at the entrance.
Thank you very much. And look at everyone else to be like, shall we?
Lead the way, my good sir.
All right. And when you go all the way up here. I'm assuming it's that one. I'm just guessing. It's the closest one that's not over a wall.
Sorry, did I miss out on something?
Yep,
Or
yep. Nope, that's the right one. Sorry. I accidentally muted myself there for a second.
Oh, I thought you were looking up something. I was like, yeah, I'll be here in a second. My video is like on another monitor, so I can't, unless I look way over here, I can't see what you're doing.
It's just jumping back and forth screens. And but anyway, yes, you are at the right gate there. That is the entrance to the pillars there. He meets you in the lobby of that place, and he goes, "This lobby sucks in comparison. No coffee allowed." Anyway, did you guys get your lobby coffee this morning?
Lobby coffee. My
Mhm.
lobby
Extra large
coffee.
lobby coffee.
He dances with it. That lobby coffee. That lobby coffee. Oh, it's my favorite song. Good, good. You should be ready. Rested. Lobby coffeeed up and ready to study. What can I get for you?
And I will pull out my notepad again and be like, um, I am looking for two different things. We're looking for extra, like, different extra dimensional spaces kind of thing for like being able to, have structures that you can build there, or be able to maybe produce crops that you could do out there. We're looking for things like that, as well as we're trying to find information on the blight that's currently been going on outside. Would you happen to have any information on either one of those?
I have much information on blights, and there are quite a few books on extra dimensional spaces. Some that even overlap, I suppose. I could bring you some on those as very well. Yes, absolutely.
All right. And then, if it helps to narrow it down, there was an individual who studied up here as well. His name was Matrius. If you happen to have any way of seeing who looked at any previous documents, any ones that he happened to have gathered, if you can bring those back, that would be also really appreciative. That might help narrow it down your search a little bit.
Son, I can barely even remember your name. Some days I can't remember my own. But I can grab books related to those topics that were checked out the most recently. Um, that might get you closer to the information you want to use if it's something that you're looking for that was current.
Okay. I'll work with that. As I say, if not, I could offer a piece of paper with the name on it. That would help you out, but that's okay. We can work with what you have. So yes, I would appreciate that greatly. And that point, do you want to look up anything yourself? Pointing to Jonah.
I was just gonna try and find some information, like we said, but other than that, I could really use something on being a little bit more creative designs on some of my metalworking, or how to talk to crowds better.
Very good, sir. Very good. I shall return with your literature. And he,
Thank you
is there anything else? Was that it?
No, that was it for me. What about Dude? Is Dude with us? Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
a little bit
Oh no,
out of bounds.
I'm chilling back here, just hanging out. You guys are totally looking into these books and things, and you guys are doing your shit, and I appreciate that.
I'll,
Cool.
I'll kind of send
Would
him.
you like a group study room or individual ones?
Probably a group study room,
Yeah, a group one should
or
be
if
just
you
fine.
want to be on your own.
I mean, I'll be fine either way. I mean, I read books all the time with you guys nearby, so I think I'll be okay. So let's do a group one. It should be okay.
That sounds good.
And he brings you to basically like a living room sized study room. There's a couple of tables in it, a couple of desks. Um, Fairly basic though. Otherwise, it's well lit for reading purposes. Um, it's a window overlooking the ocean. Nice. Get to see the sunrise over the ocean this morning from your window out in there.
Hmm.
It's gorgeous.
Heck
Wonderful.
yeah.
Brings joy to my eyes.
It's so beautiful.
After a little while, though, and what seems quick for how gargantuan this place is and how slow this old man moves and everything else, he comes back with a handful of books. He goes, I think you'll find all of these helpful. Um, and kind of sets them down in front of you, and there's a copy of Gardening for Dummies. Um, there's books on different types of blights, funguses, and other invasive insects. Um, there's various spell books that contain the spell blight and where it came from. There is a book called The Joy of Extra Dimensional Spaces. This is the one that was checked out most recently, um, just a few days ago, and yeah, was just returned to the shelf. Not just like I said a couple days ago. There are other books that we have here as far as where the Magnificent Mansion got its name and various other ones, but um, this should all get you started here. I'll come back with whatever else I can find.
Ronnie? Now point over towards Jonah. It's like, did you by chance bring his books as well?
What?
Oh, I just assumed he had all of our books together.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I was like, like, did I miss something here? It's like, hold on. Actually, no. He only mentioned the
Yeah.
books that I asked for.
Oh, gotcha. True.
Yeah. Like, bring his. He asked for some books too.
Yes, I will return with those as well. These were just in the nearest return section on their way back, so most of these have been checked out very recently. They're working on yours. I'm walking back to grab them as soon as we're done speaking here. So I'll be right back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
He turns and leaves down the hallway.
I'll probably
I'll grab the first book that pertains to the dwarf at all and pop that open to start reading.
um yeah, I'll grab the one that talks about the blight spell and go through that one because that's probably gonna be that one and the dimensional spaces would be the two most prevalent ones that I would want to look at it actively first.
Does someone want to
As
read
you
me one of your books?
Kind of.
I'll let you read the book with me. I don't know if you'll hear me that great. You got nice sharp ears though.
Well, thanks, Jonah. That I appreciate that. Yeah, I totally. If you could just like read out loud to me, I could totally read and shit. So don't get me wrong. But like if you could read to me, that'd be cool. I'd appreciate
Oh yeah, sure, that shouldn't be a problem. So the dwarf we're in question is blah blah blah, and I like actually read in a normal voice.
Okay, stop. I can't stop reading and look up at you and be like, I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I was told when I'm reading literature that I have to have good oration or oration, whatever it means to speak clearly for everybody.
Oh no,
that.
that wasn't me complaining. That was actually very impressive. If you do that the entire time that you're talking, it might help your confidence a little bit. I mean, you sound great as you are though. If you don't want to,
Look, I speak good and whatnot.
I expected fancy.
You guys are
make
super supportive. This is great.
make a history check, Jake, as you start reading through that book, as you guys start going through those different literatures.
And we're rolling.
Nice.
15.
Yeah, as you read through this book, you see that it's a 450-year-old census book from the Mithril Mines. Um, and as you kind of read through it, and you're reading through the different logs and everything else, as far as all the citizens and everything else, you see the name Timer Braun Anvil um, show up for the first time um, about 400 years ago within that
Wow,
manuscript, excuse
guys,
me.
this is pretty cool. I saw this little bit. Apparently, he's 400 years old and whatever, and came from the Mithril Mines, just like he was told about. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
No.
I have to chuckle. It's like every time you read out of that book, it's just superbly clear how you communicate and stuff. It's just astounding to me. But good information, though. Thank you.
Well, thanks for the praise.
Hmm. I'm reading some of my other notes to see if there's anything I can ask if it pertains to that. Doesn't mention anything in the book, just out of curiosity, about maybe other aliases he went by, other names that he went by. Just maybe it happens to have something in there. I don't know. You're reading it. I'm not looking at it, so I can't tell.
Not necessarily not in that manuscript. It doesn't. It states Timer Braun Anvil lists his parents, and it lists his occupation. As you see, he is a weaponsmith.
Hmm.
I wonder if he has any lessons for me to read about that. Could get it a little bit better.
I mean, for as long as he's been alive, he might have something here. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can ask that from Orin when he gets back with the other set of books that he's got for you.
That'd be
Master
really
Bra
cool.
used to say reading's not just fun, it's fundamental. I
Hey,
never
that's
listened to
pretty
him, but he
clever,
said
huh?
it a lot.
Like, I'm gonna have to meet your teacher sometime. I'm very, very curious about this guy.
I'd love to introduce you to Master Bra.
Indeed. And I'll go back to reading the book that I have. I'll probably start with the Blight spell book just to be safe.
Yeah, it tells the tale of the original brown wizard that had created the blight spell. How after his lands were razed and pillaged by conquering armies and everything else, that they were defenseless to ever think about exempting that sort of revenge. Um, he prayed to the god of Agathor, who granted them a power to be able to cast a blight upon their lands, and through the years had taught others how to do such spells and everything else. But nobody could do it quite like they could. It didn't last as long or anything else. It's mostly known as the regular blight spell that you guys would know over the table. Seemed to be as powerful as anybody else ever be able to get with it.
Did did it have a name for that brown wizard? Just out of curiosity.
Um, yeah, sure it did. And his name was
Rumpelstiltskin. Oh,
Barnaby.
Barnaby. Benedict
Bartleby
Cumberbatch.
Stillskin.
Barnaby.
Bartleby Stillskin.
I love it.
Take that to the bank.
Yeah.
Write that down as canon.
Yeah. I'll see that and I'll make a note, and it's like kind of like, it's like, I wonder if maybe this might be one of those aliases that he had. I don't know. It just seems possible because I mean, that blight does have something to do with him. I'm pretty confident. So, um, just something to keep note of on top of everything else. So, and I am writing down notes as I'm reading these books and going through this stuff, sharing what I know based on reading it as well.
Very good, very good. As long as you aren't doing any direct translations yourself.
Oh no.
Or just taking notes, that is accepted.
Yeah, like I mean, unless there's something that like is a specific line that I need to know, I would, like quote referencing kind of thing. I wouldn't do like a whole entire chapter. It'd just be like bits and pieces that are relevant to what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're allowed to take notes. Yeah, as long as you're just not transcribing
No.
entire workings at a time, you're good. Otherwise, you got to pay, son.
Yeah. But I'm very capable of writing. No. I believe the next one that I had was The Joy of Extra Dimensional Spaces.
The joy of extra dimensional spaces. Let's see here. So as you go through the books and everything else, let's see here. So as you open it up and kind of start leafing through it and everything else, you open up a page and you see a handwritten note on it. But it's a kind of written in almost like a type of code. Make me an Arcana check to see if you can decipher through this magical coding that's on this handwritten note on the book.
Okay. Jeez. I rolled a 7.
I'm having a hard time kind of piecing it together, but it's really standing out to you. Like you almost can't seem to let it go.
Why does something feel like I have blonde hair?
Sorry,
Sorry, I had to do it, man. The Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so sorry. I have a skill as my species called tireless precision. I am proficient with Arcana, so I can roll a d4 to assist that. So if it's okay, do you mind if I roll a d4 real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
11.
Nice.
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. So yeah, that with that extra focus on it and everything, and almost staring at it like one of those like hidden image pictures, you see it kind of start to take shape, um, and we see the word scepter on there.
For everyone else who's looking at this, like you see me at first, I was like kind of looking at writing notes, and you see me focus on that, and then I take the book and I start steadily bringing it closer to my face, and I just hold it there, and then once I finally get it, I've set the book down, start writing stuff down again. So it's like a weird, like unusually focused for what I normally do when I'm reading a book.
That book must have really good pictures. He looks super into it.
You know what? You could say that, yes. I just kind of like look at the words, and they kind of moved around a little bit for me. So yeah, got a little picture in there from that one. It was very very fun. To see the word scepter. Is there anything else that I see aside from that?
That's what really stands out on there. Everything else is kind of just explaining where extra dimensional spaces lie and everything else, and kind of how they work amongst the planes and everything else, and how they were first made by planeswalkers that needed places to rest, secret gambling halls they wanted to have for themselves, everything else, trophy rooms. Um, that word scepter, it's written like across the page, encoding like it. Even as you wrote it, it like seems to like almost like even stand out more now. Like since you've acknowledged it, like
Mhm.
whereas before you had to really strain your eyes to look at it, now you can kind of see it just plain as day. Even as the others look at your kind of glance over at your notes and they see the word scepter, now they can even see it clearly written across the page, whereas it was hidden before.
Hmm. Like, I get the feeling he didn't just study with one book. Might need to actually have him do a little bit more in-depth research on books that this guy got beforehand. And I'm gonna go to my book, and I'm gonna find an empty page, and I will cry temporarily as I rip a page out of my book and write down Matrius's name. Like, it hurts every time I have to pull a page out of my book. Sacrifice for the greater good. Gotta remember that. The greater good. And I'll set it to the side and I'll just review more of the book until Oren gets back. But I will share the information. Mm-hmm.
Right on. And then Jonah and I'm sorry, Jonah, and I'm trying to blank on your name right now.
Dude.
For your
Dude,
character.
dude,
Dude,
Two
bruh.
swords. Dude, two swords.
dude with two swords.
Dude
You
with
guys can
two
call me
swords.
dude though. You know, dude. I answer to dude,
Dude.
the dude, dudist, dude.
Do that.
Duder, his royal dudeness.
The royal dudeness. I'm just dude, you know.
I'm just the dude, man.
Just
The
try not to
dude.
overthink it, you know.
Right.
Thanks, dude. But yeah, what are you guys kind of doing? And as you see this word scepter kind of take form across the page, what do you guys think about that, do about that, say about that, what have you?
I thought my fight scene earlier was pretty cool, but that's next level.
I wonder if he got the scepter thing that it's kind of showing, and maybe that's how he got all of his power.
The second you say the word scepter, a dimensional doorway opens up in the room in the middle of all of you.
Dude.
For the record, that wasn't me, but I would love to have said it was.
What did I do? What do we do with it? Do we just leave it? Do we send arms through it?
Let
I hear
me
you knocking, but you can't come in.
let me handle this one and just see what I can figure out. And I will I'll stick my hand in there first a little bit, and then I'll kind of poke my head in once I know that it seems to be safe with my hand going into it, and just seeing what I can see inside for a second.
As you put your hand in, you feel the doorway pull you the rest of the way in, almost like a laminator works.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop once you start going through it.
I was like, ah! All you hear from this end.
And you all see him get pulled into this black light opening.
Totes.
I bet you he's heading towards the end where everything will be nice for him. He just has to run through hell first.
Well, it's like Master Bra used to tell me. When you don't know where to start, go back to the beginning.
I mean, that's a pretty smart idea. There's lots of times I forget stuff right at the beginning, so it always helps to go back to the start.
You see the doorway begin to shrink as if it's starting to close.
I'm gonna run and jump through it.
Yeah, I think I should too.
You
I'm
also
going
get
to chase.
laminated into it.
Yeah, peer pressured.
It's closing and I can't decide not to, so I just do.
As you guys all get pulled into this doorway, It what looks like it took forever, like a very slow laminator for you guys to get pulled in from the outside as you kind of started do it.
Mm.
Seems like not that long at all the uh, on the inside, and you find yourselves. Oops. I'm assuming that this is all black to you right now,
Mm-hmm.
so I wasn't 100% prepared. Apparently, probably. There you are. So I gotta shrink y'all down a little bit, get you in there.
You know, truly, what is prepared? You know,
What is prepared? What is normal? What is normal? What are cows?
What are cows? What are those?
Can you guys see anything now?
I cannot.
No, I still got a black screen.
It's my
Agreed.
dynamic lighting not working right.
Is this one of those things I'm supposed to like see a picture within the blackness?
You're supposed
Like
to be
magic
standing in like like a foyer, like an entryway right now in a hallway.
No, I don't see that.
No.
I thought it might be a
Explore.
self-reflection of my soul.
But also, we are starting to
see.
push that 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I was trying to at least get you to the description of the foyer here, and that's where we're gonna cliffhanger it. Let me just
Right on.
expose this foyer with a reveal area here and keep her moving. Blue,
Careful,
now
he's
you should be able to
exposing
see
himself.
a something here.
It is a thingy. No, I don't see anything yet.
Towards the middle
Not,
of the map.
no,
No.
Yep, pure blackness on
All
my
black.
end.
Really?
the anticipation
Yep.
is killing me though.
How could you torture us so? Oh.
Still nothing in the middle of the map?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Negative
fiends.
Ghost Rider.
Like, I mean, it's just blackness.
Here.
I saw the
Okay,
ping.
so you're
I did that. That was me.
you're set up for Odell. So ping here.
Yeah, that. Like, I see the pings, but we're not seeing anything that's on the map.
Correct.
Oh bloody hell. Okay.
Bloody hell.
Flippin' heckman.
Different
Oh, here we go.
dynamic lighting.
Hey, there we go.
I see a hallway.
Okay, so apparently dynamic lighting is not working. These maps at the moment, I'll work on that later anyway. This will at
Great.
least get us through this portion.
She
So
is a fickle mistress.
you find yourself in the in a hallway of a gorgeous oak paneled mansion. Um, expertly built, it seems like, expertly decorated. Um, lavish, one would say. Um, and as you look to the right down the hallway, you guys are like, oh, wow, ritzy. And as you look to the left, you see a middle-aged man in robes, um, going, I see you found the word as well. Um, welcome to the mansion. I gotta get out of here quick. I've been here for way too long. As he's carrying a statue of an imp with him. He goes, I have to go report my findings back to the town. Matrius, out! As he jumps through the portal as you guys come in, and it closes behind him.
It was Matrix.
Wait, was that Matrius? Oh shit.
He said Matrix out. You don't say Matrix out unless you're Matrix.
That makes sense.
I stand there with my mouth open. It's like, he said it right the first time. Nobody else
That
said
makes
anything.
Pull
No.
out notes.
Do you have any treats
Yes,
for me?
Matrix.
I just, the first time you said it right the first time, so I appreciate that. No, but yeah, well, I mean, yay that he is out, but why are we still in here? I guess we could look around at least to figure out what's going on. Maybe we get some more information about why we are still in here.
And that is the thought that holds with you until we come back next week.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
Awesome.
Although there could be worse places to be stranded, this place looks kind of nice.
Right?
Does it
Very
have
clean.
lobby coffee?
Lobby coffee. Lobby.
Lobby coffee.
Roll for lobby coffee. Investigation for lobby coffee.
Yes, we're doing it right now.
I need Steve's voice to say.
I drink
Adventure
tea, therefore our
Brothers thing.
natural one's right.
I need Steve's
There's
voice. Any
absolutely
voice to
not
say the
lobby
Adventure
coffee
Brothers
here.
theme.
Oh, it's been a while since I heard it.
It had the whole Adventure Brothers. Anyways, moving on, moving.
Tune in
All
next
right.
week.
Yes.
And we are clear.
All right.
Right on.
Yay.
And people on my end, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on Monday for a regular stream and D&D next Friday. So talk to you guys later.
Later, taters.
Later.